everyone. Welcome to Nature's Magic Live. We're not usually live on a Saturday, so we might have a few different people in today. We'll see. So today we're featuring the beautiful Amber. I am wearing one of our magnificent pieces, which this is not a new piece, but it is definitely one of my favorite in terms of the beads. So I was madly trying to price some more Amber, and so I'm a bit late because I totally underestimated how long it was going to take me to get the table set up, which is okay. We're here now. But in saying that, I have only priced the silver amber jewelry for today's live. We still have lots of new beautiful necklaces and bracelets, which I'll show in next week's live. So we'll sort of break it up. There's a lot of amber on the table anyway. So hopefully you guys are amber lovers who are watching today, because we've got plenty of it, lots of new pieces. And we also have some beautiful pink opal, dumortierite, and I've actually got a range of different jaspers on the table today. There's like maybe a selection of new pieces in there, plus some older pieces. It's almost all jewelry on the table. I've realized we've got like not a lot of crystals, so sorry for the crystal lovers. We've probably got more around the space than we do on the table today, but that's okay. So yeah, hi guys, hello Colby, Gaynor, Amelda, Tennille, Lorraine, hello everyone. And yeah, like, oh my god, I nearly didn't even make it on today. It has been a pretty horrible 24 hours in terms of illness. I feel totally okay now, but I was knocked for a 6 yesterday. Like, I did a little story not long after I did that story. Like, Aya had jumped up on me to give me a little cuddle, and I swear that cat is the best healer. She just like knocked me out. I was literally asleep for about 2 hours on the couch. And then, yeah, I had like a fever, and I woke up and I think the fever must have knocked out whatever from my system. So I feel okay today. Hooray. But poor little boys were not well at all last night. So yeah, it's been a bit like that. Love the necklace. Isn't it stunning, Kiralee? It's got all the colors, like from cherry to lemon to cognac. This one is for sale. It is $11.99, so it is quite a big piece. Lots of pieces of amber in that one. So that is our top of the range of the amber. Everything else is less expensive than that, but it is a stunning piece. I've actually got some pictures of me wearing this I was wanting to put up on the website. I took some photos out in the sun, and it just sparkles in the sun. It's so pretty. But I'll turn this around so you can see the table. Now, I'm really excited. I did actually manage to get, I know last time I showed amber, there was a lot of people who love these little multi-rings. Now, I don't know if they're exactly the same as what we got last time. I think it was this style. But I got what I could from my supplier. So there's some really great, like, they're sort of around the $50 mark. They're not expensive at all. But I also do have some new bracelets with the silver. We've got some really cute little pendants, a couple little hearts, and I am in love with this little bee set. There's bee earrings and pendant. There's also a really interesting, like a multicolored amber in earrings and a ring, which would match as a nice set. We have some new butter amber, and this is all genuine Baltic amber. So like, I know most of you that are watching are regular customers, so you guys know that our quality is genuine. So I just wanted to put that out there for any new viewers who might be watching. All of our amber comes from Poland and is sourced through a genuine supplier. So we make sure that everything is definitely guaranteed authentic. This is one of the new pieces that is an absolute whopper of a piece. It just, that was actually the first piece that I picked. It just went bang in my face. I went, okay, someone wants you. Hi Claire, hi Deborah, and yes, you and your expensive taste. By the way, Kiralee, I think I did briefly see a message from you, but I haven't had a chance to check them and get back to people yet. If you love the necklace, there is a matching bracelet, which is a fraction of the price, so that might be yeah, something to think about. And we do have some more new earrings, a few different designs. I'll go through all the amber soon, but I'm just going to do a table scan. I also restocked the baby necklaces. Now, we discovered that if you join a couple of these together, they actually make a very cost-effective way of purchasing a longer necklace. But you may wish to see what I actually have in stock as of next week before you decide to buy them in that way. But yeah, I do have the finer, like if you want these styles, but two, then you can definitely make a nice necklace. I've got an extra one there to show a demo after. We have some new pink opal on the table, some new dumortierite, Not all of the pieces are new in those collections, but I've just added what we have because they're only small collections. I've put all of our Jasper on the table because I haven't showed our Jaspers in ages, and I don't know, we've got a lot of golds and a lot of grounding sort of energy on the table today, which is nice. So lots of beautiful mookaite. Nothing new in mookaite today though, but we will be doing the 15% off the mookaite and some of the other Jaspers that are not yet online. And anything that is online is 15% off as per our sale. So if you want to shop online up until tomorrow midnight, you can still get that 15% off with code SELFLOVE23. So this is some of our beautiful Jasper earrings. There's a really nice range of picture Jasper, leopard, flower Jasper, few spheres in the Leopard Jasper and a generator, piece of polychrome there, some beautiful new Imperial Jasper jewelry. I love the colours of Imperial. Didn't even get ring stands. I didn't have time for some of these things. I've just popped them on the table, but that's all right. And then we have some Shiva lingams as well. Dolomite, which is a bit unusual in jewelry, and bird's eye Jasper, which is all new. Some new Red Jasper too. So I will go through what's on sale. Like I'll mention if things are on sale as we go through them. There is quite a few new pairs of earrings, and I think all the Malagano is all on sale too. So the other thing on the table, most of you who are watching would have already probably seen the preview of the Prestige collection. We have actually sold already a few pieces out of that, which is fantastic, but we also still have quite a few pieces available. So I'm happy to show this range again, particularly if anyone is watching who didn't get to see them in the VIP group. Otherwise, if you guys are interested, I might actually focus on the other stuff on the table. You can always watch the video in the VIP group. Just checking, could you guys still access that video once it had finished? Because I might even just download the video and repost it up to the Nature's Magic page. So then if we don't get time, I can just still show those via the other video. And also we're going to have them up online appropriately. I thought, well, let's just launch them on we'll be launching them on Valentine's Day, so just happened with the timing. I'm like, let's get them up online, and that'll be the earliest we can actually get them online. So yes, Valentine's Day, these will be up on the website. Michelle's done a fabulous job of photographing them on Thursday, so they're almost ready to go. So, love to see the butter amber? Sure. Awesome. Yay for earrings, Suzanne. Hi, how you going? And hi, Shandy. How you going? Cool. All right. So can I also ask, I keep forgetting, if you would share the live or tag your crystal loving friends in our live, that would always be appreciated. And of course, you know, only ever share it to places that you believe would be appreciated, because we don't want to be, you know, spamming pages or anything. But yeah, if you've got connections, feel free to share us in pages, groups, sorry, not pages, groups. So this is the piece that I was wearing, which is an absolute stunner of a piece. It's got all of these beautiful, sparkly, natural pieces of amber. That's the lemon, cognac, honey. There's even cherry amber. But yeah, so many beautiful beads in that one. And there's amber's quite light. So even for a big chunky necklace, it's not that heavy. So the tag for that one, that's $11.99 and code 95. Now, admittedly, any of the amber that's online, you can get 15% off. So we do have 15% off the older stock, and that's only till Sunday. So yes, you can always have a think about some of those pieces and shop online later after you've seen what's new. I'm just going to pop that price tag back on. So, who have we got there? Oh, hi, Michelle. Hi, Christy Lee. How are you going? All right, I'll pop this one back up on the neck. I'll just pop it down here for now, actually. All right, so we'll just leave that one down here. Now, so butter amber was asked for to start. So why don't we start there? There's some beautiful pieces. So I have a new pair of beautiful butter amber earrings. So they're code 180. And they are $280. So butter amber or butterscotch amber is definitely one of the rarer types of amber. So it is a bit more of an expensive one. Shandy, can I add a piece from the website to your invoice? Yeah, you can message the page, or alternatively, hey, if you guys want to shop online and you're worried about getting, like, paying for extra shipping, we always double check if you've already got an order, and we'll always credit you if you've got more than one invoice. So don't worry about it. If you want to check out online and just buy what you want, go for it, and we'll figure out the shipping after. We can also credit the shipping on a current open invoice, so either refund or credit, whatever you would like. Just message the page after you've made the order, and we'll work out the shipping for you. Or if we notice that you've got two orders, we'll obviously send them together and let you know that we've noticed and see if you want credit or refund. So all good. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, I'm actually feeling a lot better even just today. I just rested all day and I've had a pretty easygoing morning. So yeah, anyway, so that's butter amber in earrings. Oh, I love this ring. This is a new butter amber ring. I just love the silver detail in this one with the little leaf design. So a lot of these are adjustable in that the designs actually don't connect. So even though some of them might, they're sort of, dare I say, sized currently for like size 8 or thereabouts, you can definitely make them bigger. But that is a beautiful larger butter amber ring. Really nice stone in that one too. Some interesting detail in there. So that ring is code 157 and 320. Hi Vicky, how you going? And yeah, so if you are a larger size, I can size these for you using the ring sizing tool to keep the shape of the ring. Claiming 157. Kiralee, nice choice. That is a beautiful ring. Thank you so much. And this is the other butter amber. So this one has a different adjustable style. So there's probably a bit of a limit to how far these can be sized. This is currently quite a small size. I would say it's probably about a 7. Yeah, that's about a 7. So that's all stone, that butter amber. I'm going to take my flash off for a second. So really, really pretty. It's sort of sitting a bit. There we go. So nice big butter amber, not much silver to sort of see except for around the side. So you would probably want to be a little bit careful with that design, just that it doesn't get knocked. Never really had amber chip, to be honest, but you know, still just have to be careful with exposed edges of things. That one is $195 and there's 15% off. Code is 94. So where it says 6 adjustable, you can ignore the size because it can be adjusted to, probably that could go up to about a 9 quite comfortably, I would say. Maybe even bigger. Just a moment while I pop Kiralee's things aside. Okay. Also in the butter amber, so I've got a couple of new pendants here, which there's just, I love when you get butter amber and you get that transparency, but then you get what looks like melted butter, quite literally, doesn't it? That one there, I tried to get pieces with less silver just to keep the cost down, but I do have one new piece with silver as well. So that one is $225 and code 148B. So this must be 148A. It's a little smaller, but they were both the same price. So, and they have sterling silver bales on them. You can feel the weight in the bale. So that's also $225 and 148A. I was stalking the post tracking so badly yesterday. Your prestige ring should be here Monday. Hooray! So exciting. I can't wait till you get that tourmaline. Oh my goodness. And also the sapphire. What a beautiful, beautiful piece. All right. So they're the two of the new pieces. This piece is on the website. So this will be a 15% off piece of the butter amber. Really pretty little drop as well. So a little smaller. That one's only $148 and code 87. I'm happy to show these on for size as well if anyone wants to see. And then here is another really stunning pendant. Again, I just loved what was going on in the, you can sort of see almost like little landscape in there or something. It's a really unique looking piece. So you can see that one. Hey, Shelley. Oh, hey, Rachel. Thank you for telling me. Would you like me to call you Shelley? That's okay. today. This one I think is $2.80. I'm sorry, I'm assuming that's $2.80, not $2.90. Code 152. I apologize if it comes up different on your invoice, but I'm going to call it $2.80. And yeah, we do. So that's all the new butter amber. Now I also have butter amber in bracelets. I have a few of these small bracelets, which are $68. So they're nice, fine little ones. And then I have one chunky, beautiful butter amber, which is quite a bit bigger. And that is a stretch bracelet. So it already is probably, look, I mean, I've got sort of smallish wrists, but that one I could still wear because it's quite light. It doesn't sort of weigh down on your wrist, even though it's a little bigger. That one is $3.15. So claiming 152 for Kiralee, thank you. So this is code 143 and $3.15. So Kiralee, oh, that will go so beautifully with that ring. Let's have a look at them together. They've both got that similar kind of look to them, don't they? Nice choice as a nice set. Thank you so much. Okay, so butter amber. Now, one pair, I could only get these earrings in this beautiful lemon, or golden amber. I've really been trying to get golden amber for so long because it's actually a rare color as well, and it's so pretty. You've been spying the butter amber for a while. Oh, thank you so much for getting those pieces. They are really stunning. That is code 179 and 155. I just get such happy vibes off butter amber. It's just got that real uplifting yellow color, doesn't it? It's a bit like, you know, with citrine where you get that, yeah, I don't know, it's just got such an uplifting energy. So claiming 179 for the lemon amber earrings, thank you. Or golden amber, I should say. Kiralee's on a roll. When I have time, can I see the silver open collars so I can pick which size? Yeah, for sure. What I might do, actually, how about I show these couple of drops on a couple of different collars. So next to me, Cheryl, I've got the 18-inch 4mm collar, and I've also got a 2mm collar. So I'll show them. Is that what you mean, like to see the 2mm and the 4mm? Sorry about my wild. I'm a bit wild today. I've got no makeup on and I'm all wild hair, so that's all right, you guys. It's just been one of those days. I'm like, it's better to show up than, you know, I was going to be like way too late otherwise. That is the size of the larger butter amber, and then the smaller one, so that's 4mm. I've got 2mm here as well. And Cheryl, I can also, so these are the 18mm. I can also show you the 20mm if you'd like to see the length difference. Oh, thank you. Free spirit. I know. It's funny, you know, I always used to have my hair quite curly, and now that it's short, like, it just, some days I'm like, I don't have time to do the whole blow dry thing, but sometimes it's like if it's cold, which it has been in Melbourne, like, I just like to dry it. It feels better. And it's nice to finally be able to brush my hair. Like, when it's curly, I can't even brush it, but it does its own thing, and that's cool. I love it when it's doing its own thing. It's fine. So that is the 2mm. And then I'm just going to grab the longer one for you. So I'll leave this on. So this is the 2mm, and then this is the 2mm. So this is 2mm 18-inch, or it's actually kind of like 17, I think, rather than 18. And this is the 20. So if you're someone who is slightly larger in the neck than me, you might find that this size is more comfortable. It does sit a little wider and a little lower. So I do find that I have had a few people return these before. So if normally you don't wear anything shorter than 18, I wouldn't go for this. I'd probably go for this if that helps. So that is the 2mm. The 4mm size will probably be, well, it's the same length, obviously. So I have a feeling, makes me smile. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Hey, Tess, how are you, lovely? All right, so let's grab the 4mm one then as well. Oh, yeah, I've got one open. There we go. Normally try and keep one open as a demo. So this is the 4mm of the... Oh, I should take this one off. So that's the that's the 4 mil, Cheryl. So depending on the pendants that you're going to wear, I'm trying to think of what you've sort of bought off me before. The 4 mil tends to sit really well with any of your medium size or larger pendants. The 2 mil would be better if you tend to wear like this size or smaller. Let me just see if I don't think I've got anything right here. Like say you tend to wear something like this sort of size, the 4 mil's a little too thick, so I'd go the 2 mil. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I'd stick with the heavier 4 mil if you're wearing more medium size. But yeah, it's also a big price difference between them. So, but you can get 15% off if you jump on that sale online before Sunday night. We don't normally do more than 15% off the collars. You normally get 10% off if you purchase a pendant online. It'll automatically pop the 10% off for you with any purchase of like any of the neckwear. But yeah, the collars are a great deal when you can get 15% off. And I do have quite a few in stock. I just restocked them probably before Christmas, so there should be plenty there for anyone else who wants one. Okay, and so I think that's all the butter amber. I'm just going to turn this back around. Now, I think I might carry on with the amber for now. I'm going to show, I might actually focus more on the new stuff first. And because we've got a lot of amber on the table, for those of you who've just joined, this is all out. I've got half the table set up with amber. Although in saying that, I also still have bracelets and necklaces to price. Like I've got about a tray of each. There's lots of gorgeous new designs. So if you're more into like the beads, then next week we'll do the beads. But I just priced all the silver stuff for today. And I did actually also have some beautiful little cognac honey amber studs. They won't be very expensive. I've got a number of them, but I also didn't have time to price them. So I'll bring those out next week as well. Now, with do I have any beaten ones? Oh, they only come in the 17, 18 sort of inch size, unfortunately, with the beaten ones. And I'm actually completely sold out of them at the moment, but I will be getting some back in stock probably in the coming couple of weeks. How much was the yellow amber bracelet? Oh, so with the yellow amber, the small one, this one here is 68. So code 97 for the little amber bracelet. Or the big one, if you like the more chunky style, was 315. So there's a bit of a significant difference there. And code 143. So there you go. Any 11s? So no, unfortunately, given that everything is made in Poland, they must be quite, I'm surprised they don't make slightly larger pieces, because they've got like only 6, 7, 8, which to me are very small sizes. And I would think that, like, you know, the women are all different sizes. There's like, why are you not making bigger sizes? I've been requesting larger sizes, but no, all I've got, there are adjustable though, Shandy. So Kiralee just bought a ring that was, I'll show you a style, where is it? This sort of style. So this is one of the new rings as well. So this style where it doesn't attach, you can definitely open it up to be an 11. There's quite a few of this sort of colour amber in adjustable sizes. And I do have a couple of beautiful new ones up here too, which are also adjustable. Claim a 2 mil open collar in longer. No worries, Cheryl. Did you, I'll just put a note in your basket actually. What are the healing properties of butter amber? I don't know if there are specific healing properties to butter amber as opposed to the rest of the amber, Kiralee, but my feeling is more uplifting with the butter amber. It's got a very, like a lighter vibration, and I feel like it's got an expansive feeling for the solar plexus as well. So probably opening up to more feelings of confidence, clearing around that solar plexus area of maybe for the digestive system as well. I know amber's good for digestion too, like anything with anti-inflammatory, but yeah. Hi, Natasha. Do I have aquamarine today? I tell you what, I don't have it on the table, but I'm happy to do a bit of like open shop today as well. So I am focusing on amber for now, but if there's a particular piece you've seen on the website, we have 15% off online, which I'll extend to anything like that's online in the cube, but there are some new pieces in there which I haven't yet shown. So, hey Nara, how you going, hun? So this one is $159, really stunning sparkly piece. This one is $215, and it is an adjustable size. Most of the adjustable ones are kind of naturally sitting at about an 8, just for reference. 15% off everything on the website, yes. So if it's new on the table or if it's not yet online, then it depends. If it's newer stock that's not online, then it's not on sale. But if it's older stock that's not online, then I'll extend it. Like I've got Jaspers on the table, some of which are older stock. They'll be 15% off. But I'll let you know as we go what's on sale. So it is beautiful amber. We've got so much gorgeous amber. So, 36 people. Hello, everyone. 215 rather, 159. And I don't know if you guys know much about the sending stars thing. I've got this new thing on there which says stars enabled, and I have to look into it because someone sent me stars. Like, I don't even know what that means, but, something about stars. Apparently you can send them to me for some reason. Does anyone know? I'll have to look into it. Anyway, another type of ring. This is also adjustable. Doesn't have a lot of wiggle room for size. I think, again, this is about an 8. And, I think this is one of our older pieces. So this one is 15% off. Code 137 and 215. There is a very cute little, like a little flower design. Kind of reminds me of like a lily of the valley. One of those beautiful flowers. And we also have, this is another new one. It's a really nice, bright, clear piece of amber. Really nice sparkles inside too. I might just, so Natasha, thank you, rings I would love to see, and I'll go look. Yeah, if you want to have a little squiz on the website while I'm showing the amber, and maybe you can come back to me with because you'll know what your size is. If you've got particular pieces, I'll show you those first, and then I'll show you whatever's not online in your size as well. So $245, this one is quite a larger piece, but it's also adjustable. Code 160. Doesn't sit too high, but it's just, I'm going to take the flash off. It's just a really nice, sparkly, clear piece. And so they're probably a couple of the more expensive pieces. And then I should just bring it over here so we can see what we're looking at. So I've just shown these few pieces here. So all of the ones on the black stands are the new jewelry. Here's another one which this is starting to go down in price a little. Again, really pretty little leaf design on the side there. And that looks like an 8. Now this is not adjustable. This is a definite size 8. Code 161 and 165. We'll just show it without the flash as well. You sort of get a bit of a different feel for it with different light. It looks so pretty in the sun though. All of that, all those bits in the middle really sparkle, but it really does look different with or without the flash. Okay, so they're sort of the bigger size rings. Now we've got some smaller pieces, and there's a lot of really affordable mini pieces at around like the $50 mark. So if you're after something in that sort of price range, I've got a few things there. So this one's $85. It's got a plain band and size 7, code 163. I quite like the style of this band. It's quite fine on the back, but then it kind of tapers to fine, I should say. Kathy, I see a claim, but I'm not sure which one. I'll just go back over the codes of what I've just recently shown. So this little one here is 85 and code 163 for the size 7. The last one I showed with the little leaf design, which was size 8, was code 161 for 165. Then we had the larger, beautiful amber there, which was code 160. That was adjustable size, and 245. The one with the leaf. Got it. No worries. Yeah, sometimes there's a little lag, or there's a bit of a lag between when you type and when I actually see your comment. So, do I stock Moldavite rings? I only have one Moldavite bracelet left in stock. I don't have any other Moldavite jewelry. Unfortunately, it is just so expensive now. Most of my suppliers don't actually even stock it. But I do have a bracelet which was from older stock from before it went ridiculously expensive in price. So I'm happy to show it to you, but it is an expensive piece. but yeah, I've looked overseas for some other suppliers where I know I can get things like faceted Moldavite jewelry. But yeah, I can get raw as well, but it's just, yeah, it's so expensive. Like by the time I ship it here with the hideous rates of shipping as well, it's just, yeah, unfortunately, it's just one of those things that you're almost better off doing a bit of a, I wouldn't normally say it, but you're probably better off having a look around online for Moldavite. But you also need to find someone who's reputable, and that's where it gets a bit tricky. So this is code 162, which is a 7.5, and that's 78. When I can get Moldavite again through my suppliers, then I will certainly stock it, guys. But yeah, at this stage, it's just impossible to get it without literally paying a small fortune. Possible to show Mexican amber adjustable bracelet to see if the size will fit your wrist. Yes, sure. Well, they're adjustable, so you should be able to. So this little one for 78 has some really cute detail on it. It's not an overly, like, there's nice detail. It's not overly fussy or anything, but it's got some, I like these little bits on the top and the bottom of the setting. So code 162 was 78. And now some little drops. These are quite cute. So there's this little one, kind of reminds me of like an amber eye. This is quite small, $54, size 6, code 164. So it's little size 6. That's quite a pretty little piece. So again, that was 54 and code 164. And then we also have a size 7, little pretty leaf drop there. I do like these little petite rings. They've got a really, really nice designs. Hey, Colina, how are you? What have you missed? What's going on? Let me zoom out. We got amber. I've priced all of the silver amber, but I haven't yet priced all the beads. So we've got a bit of a mix of new and old amber. Pink opal, gemortierite. I haven't done anything else on the table yet. Whole lot of beautiful jaspers as well, and the prestige range, which I will possibly show today later on. But I'm also wanting to offer a bit of time for open shop today, because we do have the sale on of 15% off anything online. I know people might want to see a few things, so I'm just going to finish showing these cognac amber, and then I know Natasha was wanting to see some rings in aquamarine, so I might pop over there if she's back. So size 7, 168 for $60. I've just got the one piece with this design. And then we have 2 in the next design in different sizes. Again, it's just a really nice simple drop design. This one's the size 7. Probably looks better the other way, actually. There we go. Love to see the red jasper and multicolored amber. Yes, I'll definitely do that multi-amber. Most of it's new, to be honest. And that style, code 167A in the size 7 and $50. Didn't finish to watch before live, a bit overwhelmed with work. Oh, that's, well, hopefully this will wind you down a bit. You can just soak up some nice amber vibes and some grounding jasper vibes. So same design. This is also $50, code 167B, and an 8.5. So I do have, I think the largest size I get in these is an 8.5. But it seems like they're sort of 6 to, yeah, well, 8.5, 9, which, yeah, I know a lot of you guys would probably like them in larger sizes, but I literally could only get what's there. Now, I might just do the new cognac amber pendants while we're here. There are some really pretty new styles. Here is one of them. It's like a little amber sun. Just charging another phone to go onto my site. Oh, fair enough. 120. I'll go over there anyway in a minute. So when we get there, just let me know your ring size and I'll have a little hunt while we're there. 120 and code 153. That's got the oxidized antique sort of looking style silver. Another beautiful new piece is this little drop. Nice design with the silver. Hey, Okay, Jenaline claiming 153. Sure, I'll grab that for you. So 165 and code 151 for the little drop. I'm happy to show these on as well. Would you like me to show the piece on for you, Jenaline? I'll put it on a 2mm collar. It might look better on the finer style. There you go. Isn't that a pretty little piece? Like, I wish I had they had more than one of that design, but a lot of these designs are unique and you can only get sort of 1 or 2 pieces. So there you go. And then the next little piece that oops, got that stuck. The next one was the little amber drop, which was code 151. If anyone decides they love this little one. I do have a few of the smaller size amber pieces. I'm glad you love it. I'll pop it aside for you. Thank you. Very pretty little amber drop, that one. And I'm just, while I've got this turned around, going to show a couple more pieces that I'll mention the prices of in a minute. I've got another little amber flame. These always seem to sell. I think I put it back to front. Oh no. So that one, I can't really see. I think it says 150. I'm not sure of the code though. We've only got the one little amber flame. I know. I was actually wearing my amber necklace today as well. I think because I wasn't feeling well. I always feel like ambers is my go-to when I'm feeling a bit kind of run down and need a bit of a cleanse of my energy. It is such a good one to wear. Like they say amber's really good for the period of convalescence, which is like that time after you've been through like an illness, or like say you've had a cold and you've come through the worst of it, but you're still kind of needing to, your system's still releasing the illness, and amber's a really good one for that cleansing and detoxifying of any residue of things which are kind of hindering your system, I suppose you could say. So that's another piece which I'll show in a minute. And yeah, so it is said to also help stimulate our chi and our life force energy. Has a cleansing effect on your aura as well. Now here's a big mama. Just that is the new big mama for anyone who wants a statement piece of amber. It is so sparkly and it's absolutely stunning. Really nice, simple setting. But I think that obviously you could wear on... Well, actually, it does work still on the fine because it's not too heavy, even though it is a big piece. It's got a bit of silver, but it's not too heavy at all. Does the multicoloured amber jewellery also come from Poland? Yeah, all of it does. So it's all made in Poland. It arrives made. So how's that for a stunner? On to week 4 after COVID, on steroids, on antibiotics. Maybe I need amber. Suzanne, honestly, as I just said, it's for me, if I've had a bit of a viral illness or something that my body just needs a bit of support with clearing it out. Like, even though when we get rid of a virus physically, we can still have a bit of an effect in our system, like lingering. I mean, look at what happens with COVID and the, longer term effects. Obviously, there's some physical changes that may happen, but there's also like an energetic imprint of the virus that our cells and our body needs to clear. And I feel like amber, it can help on that level, if that makes sense. It's like clearing the energy of the virus. So code 143 is 789. Now that is, as I said, that's our biggest statement piece. And then the flame, the beautiful little flame there. Now because that doesn't have silver around it, this is quite a good price. That one's only 150 and code 147. And the smaller oval that I just had on is 230. Nice and big. Yes, Diane, I know I had to get I don't actually have heaps of big statement pieces at the moment, so I am on the lookout. Code 144. And that was a good price, so 230. And then the little one that I first showed, I think I already showed the price, didn't I? 165 and 151. So they are the new pendants. Now the rest of what is on the table, these are already on the website, but if anyone wants to see some really good price points, and you can get 15% off. That's 48, 75, 53. This is a bit bigger. That one's 180. And then there's also this one, which is 178, and they don't have a lot of silver around them. They've just got the setting. And then there is these couple of pieces too, which that's got that very pretty design. There was a ring that I just sold, didn't I? I think Kathy. That's got that same design and the oxidized silver. So that's 15% off $243. And then the other big piece I have is this one, which is a really nice simple setting. And that big one is $412. So code 111. So you can find those online. Now this is a brooch. I don't have many brooches, but this is one. I love the design. It's just such a classic vintage kind of a look, isn't it? And that one is code 131 and 185. Now I do have a pair of amber earrings there. I haven't shown the new cognac amber yet in earrings either. So that is code 119 for 145. I might hold these up to my ear with the others for you guys in a minute, and then I'll do the multi earrings as well. I'll do all the earrings together. This was also another interesting pair, which are online, little beads. They're 98 and 15% off, code 75. Yeah, I'll do all the earrings now, Suzanne, because I know you were keen on the earrings. I also have these smaller ones, which nice little simple round amber, 82. And all of the hooks on these close, so they're nice and secure. So $82, code 182. And then code 183. That's got a little bit of a nice twisty silver design. And they are 78, code 183. I did show the butter amber earrings in terms of their price before, but I'll quickly show them again. So code 180 and $280 for the butter amber. And then we have a couple more interesting styles and colours in amber. So this next one, I just thought this was such an interesting colour. They're sort of somewhere between cognac and green. They've got like a bit of a multicolour look to them. And I've got one ring that matches. I just liked it because it was a bit unique in its colour. That was $248 and 178 is the code. Gaynor, I just went outside to feed you a Noah's Ark. They're 38 degrees. Oh my goodness. It's pretty warm in Melbourne today, actually. It's probably about 32 or something, but certainly not quite that hot. I just want to quickly show the ring that matches these, actually. So you can see it's got that same kind of look to it. We've got a mix of colour through there. So if anyone is interested in those as a set, I might do a better price for you. Code 156 and 215. Oh, there you go, Natasha. I just got your comment. The matching ring. So, yeah, it's beautiful. Now, the ring is adjustable as well. And it's got the black coating on the back. So the black coating they do sometimes with amber, it's just to help the colours kind of stand out. And often... you only often get that on what's called green amber, which is usually the green amber I think is a treated amber. So maybe these have been treated, I'm not sure, like heat treated a little bit, because sometimes that brings out colour. So maybe that's how that colour has occurred. Claiming the ring for Natasha, thank you. I'll pop that one aside for you. All right, 23 in the snowy mountains. Too hot for you? Oh, well, you wouldn't like it in other parts at the moment. Now, this is another pair of earrings. I am in love with this design, hence I got two pairs. I wish I had got more, but that's all that there were. They've got these little box snake chains, and so they're nice and dangly with the 3 different colours. And so I've got the 2 pairs there, which are both studs as well. So they are... code 176 and 150. So if more than one person wants to claim those, I've just got the 2 pairs there. And also I have a pair, another multi-pair over here. They're just off the screen. So just some simple marquee drops. 176 for Kiralee, thank you. Code 177 is $83, so they're quite an affordable pair. Again, they are studs. So 176 for Kiralee. Let me just grab a pair for you. Okay, so I've got one pair left of those ones. And now, oh my God, I adore these little honeybees. If only I could have got more than one of these. And I love the little hexagonal design leading up to the studs. They're very cute, and it does have a matching pendant. So definitely I would get a set if I could. They are $142 and code 155 for the earrings. So 142, code 155. Happy to hold those up to my ear. And then there is the matching little pendant, which has the little hexagonal bail on it. So cute. That one's $88. And 154 is the code. $83 earrings for Suzanne. These ones here. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Do you want me to hold them up to my face to get an idea of what they look like? I should have done the same for Kirilee's. I did say I was going to do that with all the earrings, so I'll stick to my word. I'm going to put the bee on just to show this little guy. So cute. And, oh, looks like my... Oh, I forgot to charge my my live phone. Just a sec. Here we go. Claiming the bee pendant for Imelda. Sure. Let me just, I'll show you. I'm just going to turn this around. So that is the cute as little honeybee. Very cute little pendant. And the earrings to match. I'll just hold that up together. Probably got the wrong way around, haven't I? Hang on. It's a bit hard to see with the tag, but you get, oops, get the idea of the size of them. Very cute. So that was the honeybees. Then we have the earrings that Suzanne claimed. So I'll just, again, hold those up. Do the one without the... How good does that look with my top? Oh my gosh, it's almost, you can see the green and the gold. It's definitely a good amber top, isn't it? There you go. What a nice, and the good thing about having the multicolor amber in earrings is that you can obviously match it with anything. You can wear any of the colors. I'm just going to pop that aside for Suzanne. And the other one, I'll show you the one that Kiralee claimed as well. Just a moment. The other ones that Kiralee claimed, I'll just take. So they're quite a nice size. Nice dangly ones. Really pretty. And the other ones that I showed, so the bigger, interesting color ones, we'll call them, the size. So they're quite a good size pair. And again, with the butter amber, the butter amber looks gorgeous. Just because they're so yellow, you can they'll stand out with anything. You love those? Oh, good. How's the boys? Oh, they're not well. Poor little Aaron, he's been really, like, both the boys have been super cooked. I think they must have, I was actually worried that they had COVID, but I did test and it's negative, and I thought, because I had a temperature and I'd been feeling sick, I was like, but no, I'm definitely, like, our breathing's fine and everything's okay, but it was just like, they've just had a lot of, like, vomiting and nauseousness, and yeah, just, so that's the little round ones. They're with their dad today, so, but yeah, we've all kind of copped it. And here's the other style doing the other side. They're quite nice actually, with that little bit of extra silver at the top. An idea of the size. And then the first ones that I showed, which are the cognac amber. They're very pretty color-wise. And then we had the dangly ones with the beads. So they're quite long dangly ones. All right. So yeah, hopefully the boys are on the mend. I'm kind of spewing. Oh, I shouldn't use that pun. Because it's my mum's 70th tomorrow, and I'm probably not going to be able to go because, yeah, they're not well, so bummer. Now, here's a pretty little ring that I didn't show earlier, little flower amber, and this is an adjustable size. I think it's quite small at the moment, like it's sort of sized to about a 7. How pretty though. So that one is $2.80 and code 158. I adore that one with the little flower, little hibiscus on there, I think, almost. And I haven't shown the green earrings yet either. So a little pair of green amber. So as I said, the green amber is usually black backed, and that's just to sort of bring out the colour. So they are $75. They're obviously studs as well, and code 181. And then I've just knocked over this little style. So now this style ring, the little multi one, I have several of these in stock. They start from size 6. I've got one size 6, which is A. Oops, I have to do it on this finger. So there's one size 6, and then I have, I think, 3 size 7s and one size 8.5. So they're all $50. They're a really great price point. $50, code 165. So they're all the same code. So code A was the size 6. Then I also have 3 of the size 7s. They're all the same looking. They're both 7s. And then I had one larger one, which was the, well, that's a 7, hang on. This must be the larger one. They're the 3 7s, and that was the 8.5. So there's the 8.5. Tess claiming 8.5, no worries, thank you. Tess, would you like us, the invoicing will be done on Monday. Do you want us, actually, to be honest, you can probably just wait till Monday to have them all shipped together, because nothing will be packed by then, before then anyway. So if you want to add to your order, that's totally fine. Thank you. And there's also a second design, which I know a few people have asked me to order in, but I literally only just priced them, so I haven't had a chance to contact anyone. And I don't know that the sizes that I was able to get are the sizes that people wanted anyway, unfortunately. But this other design, which has the 3 multi-drops together, again, I have it in 4 sizes. There is, there's a few sizes. So there's a size, that's the wrong one. Silly me. Let's start again. There is a size 6.5. The 6.5, these are all code 166. You can just tell me code 166 and the size. Can you swap for a 7? Yeah, absolutely, no problems. There's plenty of 7s there. Just checking that's the 7. There you go. So I'll put the 8.5 back. So this is a 6.5. These look really pretty on as well. So that style's also $50. So we've got a 6.5. There is a little 7.5 there. There's also an 8.5, which is the largest one that I have. It's 8.5. And then there is an 8 as well. So there's a few, they're all the same. So the code for those was 166. And again, there was a 6.5. A 7.5, an 8, and an 8.5. So you can pick your size. So when we list these up online, obviously they'll just be under the one listing and you can just pick your size from the drop down menu. 8.5 for Rachel, thanks. Beautiful, I've got that one there for you, Rachel. Okay. All right, so that was all of the new... Oh, I forgot about these ones. Always I forget something. These are green amber, and they're really cute designs. I've only got 2 of them. They've got a little bit more interesting silver work around them. This one is $65 and code 169 size 7. More of a modern design. I love that one. Doesn't sit too high either. Oh, Gabriella, can I please get the 8.5 in the first style of amber? I'm just going to like your message. I wonder if that'll help me see you from now on. Thank you for bumping that, Annie. Could I see you? Oh, maybe I just missed the message. I apologise. Get the 8.5. Welcome back, by the way. Thank you. I'll put that one aside for you. I think we've been pretty good with being able to see people on the lives lately, but yeah, if you guys notice I haven't seen something, of course I'm always happy for you to bump someone's post. Always appreciate for both of us. Then there's this lovely little design, little filigree design, and that's a size 8 or 8.5 as well. Nice simple design, and that is size 9, sorry, code 170 and 65. Little green amber ring. Okay, so I will, what have I still got to show here? I've done all those. I think I've done most of the new stuff in the rings and earrings. Now, there's a couple of interesting pieces I'd love to share next. One is a really gorgeous necklace. So this one has the box silver type snake chain. And I don't know the length of it, so I'm going to put it on to show. So this one, I'll just quickly show the tag, is 155 and code 171. And it does have a little extension chain on it here. So I'm going to put it on its smallest length just to show. And you can probably extend it about an inch. I'll know roughly what size it is once it's on. 170, please, can I swap? Sure. This one here. No worries at all. So just putting back the 8.5 multi. Done. Okay, so let me just turn this around. So that is the design of the necklace. It's just a really nice, simple style. And I think I would say that the chain itself is probably about 18 inch, but it drops down to about 20. Was there a beep? The pendant sold, but I have a pair of earrings in the bees. Unfortunately, I can't promise that I can get them again because I literally got what was there. So I did ask about them. I said, oh, do you think we might be able to get more of those? And he said maybe. So I'll send a request if you want one. It was $88 from memory, so it was a pretty good price point. So anyway, this was $155 for the amber necklace, and it sits really nicely, that one, doesn't it? So I don't have any other actual necklaces. It is pretty, isn't it? It's just a simple style. I can imagine wearing that just with, you know, something simple. But yeah, nice design. The other thing that I have, which is quite cool, is an infinity bracelet. Now, this one is adjustable to almost any size because you can open it right up just by pulling that bead, and then you just close it by holding the little ball points, and then you can just literally adjust that. So I'll just put it on to show. It's got a really nice style chain on it as well. It's like that. And you can actually do it yourself to tighten it up. Isn't that pretty? I wish I could get more of these ones as well. So that's the Amber Infinity bracelet. I've only got the one, unfortunately. Code 172 and $95. Very pretty. So the dangly bits don't sort of hang down too low. Depends on, you know, some people that might be annoying, but depends on your wrist size too, how long it's going to be. For me, I've got quite a small wrist, so there's probably a bit more length there. But if you've got a larger wrist, you might find that it's actually less dangly. So that is the Infinity style bracelet. I love that one. And nice one for Valentine's Day. Yes, definitely true. That's claimed to Jenaline. Thank you, Jenaline. Just going to take off that pretty necklace as well. So that was the necklace that I just had on as well. It's a nice deep colour amber, that one. Sold on the necklace for Karen. Thank you, Karen. There are a few more pendants in the multi and bracelet, so I'll just finish showing. I may as well finish showing them. Oh, someone asked, was it Vicky who was asking about the Mexican amber? I'll just quickly do that one first because I do apologize, you did ask ages ago. So these ones are adjustable and you can definitely adjust them to be all different sizes. The only thing is, because they're not knotted in between, obviously depending on how big you make them, you might just find there's a little bit of movement with the beads, but you really can open this one up to be like, you know, quite large. That's not even as big as it will go. I'm just trying not to tangle the price tag in the things, but yeah, it's got one of those styles where you can pull. Oh, sorry, that's going to annoy me. Just got to untangle it for a sec so I can show you properly. It's just gone through one of the bits, but you get the idea. So basically, you can pull the two little cords either side once I've got it untangled, and then yeah, you can close that one up again very easily. I just don't want to tangle it up, so I'm not going to close it for now. You really want that leaf pendant? Oh, well, let me show them. Hey, the little heart, do you mean? Little heart pendant, or the leaf, the multi one? That would actually go so cute with one of those rings, wouldn't it? It's very similar. Can I please get the first style $50 amber ring size 6? Yes, of course, Christy. Thank you. Glad you could join us for the live. Code 146 is 79, Claire, if that's the one that you were interested in. There's also a gorgeous, let me just grab the size 6 before I forget. So, Christy, that's the one that you're wanting. Thank you. And after I finish the amber, I know Natasha's probably been waiting quite patiently just to have a look at some aquamarine. So before I move on to anything else, after amber we might head over there for a little bit, and then I'll come back to the table. 146 for Claire. Thank you, Claire. Okay, and another gorgeous little pendant is a amber dragonfly. How much was the bracelet that I just showed? Oh, the Mexican amber? Good point. That one is, so this is called Chiapas amber. It's a bit of a different amber. It's $48. $48. Oh, you've already got one of the rings. There you go. Perfect match then. Little dragonfly, how sweet. That one is code 150 and $100. Now, dragonflies are one of my totem animals. They've always been a really powerful symbol for me. Whenever I see dragonflies cross my path, I always know that it's a sign of change and transformation, but also that that maybe I need to think about where I need to change my direction, because dragonflies move very quickly and they know they'll pivot very quickly too. So sometimes it's like a little reminder that whether we need to kind of align with a slightly different path or just pay attention to what we're being told by our own intuition. Are we on the right path? Do we need to adjust our path slightly? I think dragonfly is a really good one as a guide to help us be aligned with our purpose. I love dragonflies too. Sold on the bracelet. Thank you, Simone. And you'll get 15% off on that one because that is on the website too. I do believe Vicky was looking at it though. I don't, just on the off chance that it's already been purchased online, just a little disclaimer there, because she was asking to see it and was obviously looking at it on the website. So if she has already purchased it, then I'll have to give it to her. But if she hasn't, then you've claimed it first. So just it's a bit hard sometimes when with the website and doing a live at the same time. I've only ever had it happen a couple of times where someone's gone and literally bought something that someone has claimed, but like not because they were watching the live or anything. It was just happened to be the way it was. So yeah, we just have to honor that. That's all. How much is the middle bracelet? Oh, I'll do the bracelets next. So Simone, thank you, Simone. Just put the bracelet down. What have I done with it? I was talking and not paying attention, and I've literally just put it somewhere. I'll see. I probably already put it in a basket. Have I done that? How bizarre. I'll probably see it in a second. All good. I don't even know where it just disappeared. That's so weird. I'm just like, have I just put it in someone else's? Oh, there we go. I did. I put it in a basket and haven't put your name on it yet. There we go. Like, I surely haven't just, yeah, it disappeared. Someone asked how much for the butterfly. I'll go and show the butterfly next. So I just, that's going to Nadine. I just saw your claim. Thank you, Nadine. Gorgeous piece, that one. If I could have got more than one, I would have claimed one for myself as well, because I adore dragonflies. But I'm glad that one's going home to you. So the butterfly, this is a little brooch. So little butterfly brooch was code 57 and 75, and there's 15% off that one. There's also a pair of earrings I forgot to show, but they would actually go really nicely with that little brooch as well. And these are also on the website. They're code 62 and $85. And they've got the 15% off. Now, just before I do bracelet, there's just a couple more little pendants hiding down here. So, beautiful amber flower. Now, this one, I'd love to show you this one on a collar or a chain. You could definitely wear it on a collar. It looks so pretty. That one there with all the different colours. You've got the cherry amber, green, butter, cognac, and golden amber. That one is $250. And code 149. I just think that is so beautiful with all of those colours. And looking at the large bead bracelet for $75. Oh, maybe it's a side in a, I know, I think I only had one on the shelf and I've probably got them aside. I'll go and double check though. Let me make sure that it is there. Brooch converters can use, oh yeah, I didn't realise that. There you go. I've never heard of a brooch converter. There is the stunning amber flower, and that's on a 2mm collar. I think that works really nicely on that collar. You could definitely wear it on a chain, but I think the round shape, if you didn't want the collar, you could probably wear it on one of our Omega chains, which is also that rounded shape, but more flexible. So either one of those would work really well. It is a stunning pendant, isn't it? I really love that one. Okay, let me just quickly check for Vicky to make sure that I've got the other amber. I'm just checking, Vicky, to see if I've got more in stock, because I can't see any more on the shelf. Just give me a minute. Oh, do you know what? I'm so sorry. I think someone's accidentally fulfilled the $75 one as a small one because it says I've got none in stock of the small and only one of that one. So someone got a good deal. I'm so sorry. So that was the last one of the Chiapas amber that I have, unfortunately. But I do have a lot of really beautiful bracelets coming out. And some of them are larger, like even this one here, like just so you can see, there are some that are bigger size. So this one here is a more expensive bracelet though, with all of the different ambers. That one's $3.15. And that kind of matches that amazing heirloom necklace that I showed at the very beginning. So that is the smaller version. For $3.15, so that's probably the most expensive other than butter amber. They're both kind of on par in terms of the price, but we do have more like sort of under the $100 range in terms of the bracelets or thereabouts for amber. So if next week we'll be doing the amber bracelets once they're priced, but for now I was mainly just focusing on the silver. Now the multi bracelets, these are stunning. So again, we've got all the different colors of amber, 3 different designs. And the only thing with these ones, the way that they are designed, they don't really have a proper like extension on them. So you literally just have to like get them straight in the hole. And you could extend them if you want to, but I feel like a lot of these are on the smaller side. So this one, for example, I did measure them. I think that was about 20 centimeters. And so that one there, that design is code 174 and 195. Then we have the middle amber one that I think Natasha was curious about. Was it Natasha? Natasha, yes, Natasha. So this one here with the round amber, really nice, simple design. Quite a bit of silver weight in this one. So that's code 173 and 160. Beautiful bracelet. And again, it does just have, all of them have the same. They've just got the, I'd like to see the heart pendants. Yes, I was going to get to those next. And then the larger marquee shape amber. Really, really pretty design, this one as well. It's nice and simple, but again, this one's a little bit, this one's quite small. Like this would probably only be like maybe 18 or 19 centimeters. So that would suit a smaller wrist. You could obviously get an extension though. That one is $250 and code 175. So they're the 3 beautiful bracelets. Now the little heart pendants, good spotting, Claire. These are both new. Really great price on these. So there's the 2 of them. The top one is more cognac amber. The bottom one is more gold. The top one is, so they're both code 145. This is B. The bottom one is A, and they're only $26. So B or A at the bottom, both are 26. And super cute. I think these ones you could definitely wear on just a really fine chain because they're so lightweight. I actually have some amazingly beautiful fine silver chains. I haven't priced them just yet though. These are Italian silver and they are super light. So something like the amber would actually work really nice on these because these are amazingly fine. I'll have to double check the price of them. I think they were only going to be about $20. But yeah, I've got a few of these available. I have to double check the length as well. If I can take both, I will. I might need to let someone else claim. Suzanne's claimed A and you can claim B, Claire. That's fine. Just so we can get both people a chance. So B for Claire and A for Suzanne. Thank you. But I don't blame you because they're both gorgeous, right? The little heart was only 26. I would have got more again if I could, but I can probably get more again. But yeah, that was just what was available on the day. And my supplier was actually waiting on a shipment. It just hadn't arrived in time for when I saw him. So yeah, when we when I get to see, or might not be for about another 6 months, but next time I do an amber order, I'm happy to take down notes of what people would like. So if you've seen something today I'll make notes for what you want. So the amber hearts I'll definitely get more of. And if there's anything else you've seen, let me know. I'm so sorry, Cheryl. I think you just missed out on that one. But if it gets passed, I'll keep you in mind. Oh, you didn't mean to press. Okay, perfect. All right, so it all worked out. So now these little raw amber pieces, these are on sale, 15% off. Code 84 for $30. So these are nice, just little simple raw pieces and very inexpensive. And this little one here, Amber 83, is $45. And they're both 15% off. They're on the website. No, I actually I thought I was going to be able to see that supplier, but they're interstate at the moment. So I haven't been able to get hold of them just yet with the Anhydra, unfortunately. So Claire, 84. And Colina, I think Claire just got in before you, sorry. Okay, so I think I'll just do one more scan over the amber. I'll leave the beaded necklaces till next week and the bracelets, unless you guys want me to show them now. I also do have the baby teething necklaces, which are all $34.95. We do have these on the website already. So again, you can get 15% off any of these. You can double them up. I'll just quickly show, I'll show next week as well. But because they all are knotted, they've all got screw clasps, you can easily put two together to make a adult size necklace. So little amber hack there. So you can make a nice long necklace out of the two. Not quick enough today. 85, the other one. Yes, you can, Colina, no worries. Thank you. So they're 15% off those ones. I'm just going to, oh, hang on. Can I claim middle amber silver bracelet for Karen? Yes, of course you can. Thank you, Karen. This one here. I do have more to write. Yes, I don't think I even spelled it right on the on the thing. It's got a bit of a funny spelling, that one. All right. Okay, so claim middle. Oh, yep, I just got that one. Thank you, Christy Lee. And did I miss anyone else? I think, yeah, Natasha. I don't think Natasha claimed it. So since I didn't hear anything, I'm assuming she didn't want it. Thank you for checking in. I'm just going to quickly turn the camera around to show you guys the length. Oh, I've still got the flower on. There we go. So 2 baby necklaces will bring you a necklace that's about 24 inches roughly. Which is, what's that, like 60 centimeters? I can't remember. But anyway, that's the length. If you join 2 necklaces together, you can definitely get a really nice little beaded necklace. But as I mentioned, I do have quite a lot. I'll see if I can quickly give you a sneaky squiz. I'm not going to show it too closely, but just as an overview, you can see roughly we've got all of that beautiful amber in beads and all of those beautiful bracelets to price for next week. So lots of new designs, and yeah, we'll have those out for next week. I just did not have time to do it all this week. So is Natasha there? Because I'll go over to the aquamarine before I move on. Otherwise, I will go to the dumortierite next. And is Babe too old for these? No, probably. Well, hang on. How old is your little bub? I might also have a couple of short ones. Do you know what else I have? Bracelets, baby bracelets. I've got just a couple of them. And Alex could fit one, so I gave him one. I have a couple of little child bracelets. So if you're interested in something more like that, maybe that's a cute idea. I don't know how much they'll be yet, but I'll let you know that they'll be like maybe 20 bucks or something. They won't be much, but they'll be priced next week. If you want one, let me know and I'll let you know when they're priced. So I'm going to head over to the Aqua now for Natasha. So Natasha, what size were you? And I'll let you know what I've got in Aqua in your size, because there are quite a few things that were only recently priced last year, and I can have a look for you because they won't all be online, but we've got heaps of gorgeous stuff. We also in Aqua, I'll just quickly mention, in our Prestige range, we do also have some very stunning pieces of Aqua in, just while you're letting me know your size. Oh, you're a 10. Okay, so they're too small. I've only got a 9, 7 and 8 in the faceted, but I can get these in any size. They're rhodium plated sterling silver and extremely high quality gemstones in the Aqua. But the prices of these are much higher. Like that's $465. The one with the cubic zirconia is $285, and the size 9 is $777 for the largest Aqua, but they are, like, as I said, quite high grade, so different price point. Love to see those 3 pieces. I'll just show them to you, and as I said, we can reorder because I now have direct line to the manufacturer of these. They just make them in size 7, 8 and 9, but they can make to order any size. So they're all rhodium plated, and like that is just such a bright stone. Like I'll take the flash off so you can even see without the flash, and super clear. It's almost flawless, that piece, hence the price. Really beautiful. And Christy, your daughter, wore hers till she was 3. Oh, the necklaces, yes, these are, wow, these are next level. So the Prestige range, which I've just released now, I literally did a preview of these in the VIP group, is a higher quality. Like when I say higher quality, they've got the rhodium platings on the silver, and they're high grade fine jewelry gemstones. So the price point is higher too, but I've just got a small collection, and then people can also order in what they're interested in. So that was the 9. There's also that beautiful little teardrop, which is an 8. And yeah, you can see the quality of the settings as well. Stunning. I had one of my customers received her order yesterday, and she sent me this message. She's like, oh my God, I'm going to have to put something in your VIP group as a little show off, because she was blown away by the quality. It's really hard to show the quality over these videos because obviously the clarity on the video isn't always that fantastic. So, I mean, let's just say the good thing about that is you're always going to be, you know, more happy with what you receive because you can see it better when you actually get it. But yeah, you have to trust a little bit with your feeling of what you think is going to be good in person. Yeah, beautiful for an engagement ring, exactly. And that was the other my thoughts in that range was also to have that available if people and my customers might be, you know, looking for that. Then I've got that option there too. So yeah, anyway, aquamarine size 10. Let's see what we've got, because I know I do have some 10s and 11s. So I'm just going to bring out a little selection, okay? So that's 10. I don't know if you're after a large or a small stone either, but this is also a 10 if you want a big statement ring. It's a stunner, but it's a big stone. That is 9. There's an 11. That's a big 10. The big teardrop is a 10 as well. I've got a couple of big statement rings. I'm not sure if you're into the statement rings or just something smaller, but have to drop too much work on. Oh, yeah, no worries, Colina. We can always watch some replay if you like. Or if you're after something a bit smaller, that's a 10 in the Aqua. I'll put that one forward. And I'm just trying to find all the 10s for you. There is also a big raw 10 there, which is gorgeous. I've got one of those raw rings, and it's just, yeah, a bit of a different design. Could I please see the round aqua pendant at the front, 303? I'll have a look. Happy with statement rings. All right, well, how about I bring all the 10s out? I'll bring them over to the table just so that we can focus on the 10s. And then I'll also grab the piece for Christy Lee. And any other 10s? Let me just double check. Oh, there's also, I don't know if you like this design, but it's a multi-raw adjustable ring. So that could be made to a 10. And just double checking, was that an 11 or 10? Oh, that's a 10 as well. plenty of statement size rings. They're gorgeous though. Little round one, Christy Lee, the 303 one, this one that you're looking at. And some pendants. Well, let's start with the rings and see if there's anything there that you like. Maybe just you can just keep a little wish list of what you're interested in. So, all right, so these are all 10s. I apologise, they may need a polish, but they shouldn't be too bad. All of the gems in these are beautiful blue colour as well. So this is a split band style, and that is $280. This is a 15% off one as well, code 1351. So 1351, you can find that one online. Then we have this one, which is not yet online. This, to me, is actually one of the most beautiful stones in the whole collection. It's just got this depth of blue and a transparency. I'll just turn my light off. You can actually see through that one just a little bit. It's just got this gorgeous middle to it. Very gemmy in the middle. Oops, just a sec. And you want to see the teardrop. I'll have a look at that one for you in a minute, Christy Lee. So this one was 2316 and 300. So this one is full price. It's got the hammered band on it. That is an absolute whopper of a statement piece, but it is absolutely beautiful. All the calm vibes in that one. And then there's another giant teardrop, which again is another really beautiful gemstone. It's quite sparkly, and there's little sections of transparency. I'll just show you. So this one's actually quite gemmy as well. There's almost a little bit of green through this one too, which is quite pretty. I like seeing the little bits of the green in the aqua. So and there's rainbows in this one as well. So that is a beautiful big, but quite flat. So it's not, yeah, it's a big piece. They're not like when I say they're not super heavy, like they're not as heavy as you might imagine them to be. So that's got the hammered band on it. And that one is $295. So about the same, $295, $300 for the big ones. 1342 is the code. That one is 15% off. So they're both on the website. That one's not. And this is another one which is on the website also as a size, it says 10, yep. Bit of a paler blue and not as massive, but still quite a good size. So split band on that one. See that one and the one you like on each finger. Yeah, sure, no worries. I'll do them together. You can always screenshot it then as well. 1348 is a size 10 and 185. And so that one and the one I like. I'll number them, all right? So this was number 1. This is number 2, number 3, number 4 that I've just shown. And this is number 5, which is a smaller teardrop. Very deep blue, this one. It does have a few little inclusions in it, which it also has like a bit of a when I say rutile, it might be a microscopic rutile in there that gives it that bit of a sheen. But that does have a bit of a shimmer to it, which is quite pretty. And that one was code 2311 and 115. So that's a bit of a lower price point as well. And yeah, so if you just let me know number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4, which ones you want to compare. That's number 5. Number 6 is the big raw one. This one does have a bit of weight to it because it has a bit more silver and it's a bit of a chunky piece. Hi, Romney. I can't see Romney. Or maybe she just popped on and you saw her. So this one is the big raw aqua. Hammered band, that one's $220. That'll be also 15% off, code 1358. So let me know. So which numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, while you're letting me know which ones you would like me to compare. Sure, we'll do the Dumortierite and then I'll come over to the Jaspers. So Christy Lee was asking about this beautiful little pendant. This also has the sheen through it as well. That one is code 3036 and 110. Don't know how to choose. Okay, maybe a process of elimination is a good way to start. So if there's any that you really don't like, let's just cut those out. That's what I always do. And then then we can just narrow it down. I think that's the best thing. So you can just say no 1, no 2, no 3 or whatever, and I'll just take them away. And this is the other one, Christy Lee, 3030 and 85. That one's got a little bit of like these red inclusions in there. Can you see that? It's quite pretty actually. It's got a hammered band on it as well. Hammered setting. So small and raw, I think you're wanting me to put those aside. Could you see both on? Yes, I'll put them both on for you. No worries. I assume that was a put back, Natasha. And I'm going to move away from them for a second. Maybe that'll help you. When you come back, see which one you're feeling drawn to immediately. Sometimes that helps. So Christy Lee, that's the beautiful little oval aqua. And between middle two. Okay, so between the two statement ones. So that's the two for Christy Lee to choose between. And let's have a look for Natasha. Let me just remove all these ones back for a sec. We'll put them on the shelf so that we don't get distracted by them. I'll put one on each hand. Also, just one thing to note, size-wise, this might be more of a 9.5, because if that was a 10, that wouldn't be so tight on my hand. So I don't know if that helps your choice. I'm just going to check this one as well. That one is a bit bigger on my hand. Do you want me to double check the size of them for you just to make sure? Because I'm happy to do that if you want, if it makes a big difference for you. Let's just double check the sizing of them. And then I will try them on. Okay, so this one is technically a bit under a 10. It's more like maybe a 9.5. Whereas this one, oh, look at that. It says they're the same. It does say they're the same. Maybe it was just how it was feeling on my hand. I don't know. My hands are quite warm because it's hot, so that's also quite possibly the thing that's going on. But also thicker bands can feel a bit bigger as well. I'm going to keep both of them on for a minute. And sorry, it's sitting a bit sideways because it's a bit big for my finger. So yeah, hard choice. They're both beautiful. Do you want to take a screenshot of that? And then maybe if you want to just take your time to think about it, that's totally fine. You don't need to make a decision right now. But because this one's not online, you'll just have to claim that one directly with me. The oval, nice choice. I think out of the two, this one's also got some beautiful, you'll see some sneaky little rainbows in that one. It's a beautiful piece. Thank you, Natasha. And then a pendant. Okay, so we'll look for something to match if possible. I don't know if I've got, oh, I do have a big oval. I don't know if you want, I would say if you're looking for something to match either of those, I'll show both on for size. But they're both beautiful. So let me just show these two. I think they're the best two colours in there for a match. Unfortunately, I don't have any earrings to show you, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure you'll be happy with a pendant and a ring anyway, if you can find a pendant to match. Let me just put on a slightly bigger collar because I think we'll need a 4mm for these. And I'll put the ring on so you can see them with the ring as well. Okay, so just do one at a time. So they are, hey Jackie, looking to buy an Amethyst Garden Quartz Aquamarine bracelet, size B's, and a unicorn size bracelet. If you have time, can I show them? So I'll see what I can do for you. If I don't have time, because admittedly today's live could be, I don't know what time I'm going to be having to go. Depending on the boys, they're with their dad, and because they're not 100%, I might be a bit cut short, but I'll just do what I can today. So more than happy to show you when I can. If I don't get a chance though, I'll send you some pictures tonight if that's okay. So just because I have to find the bags of them and it might take me a little bit, I'll see. So that is the smaller of the two pendants with your choice of ring. So that's definitely a really nice match. And then the bigger one, so that one there, sorry, the price was $195. That one has a hammered setting too, so that would match nicely. And so does the big one. The bigger one, the cost of the big one was $280. Okay, I'll do a photo later, Jackie. And again, this is a beautiful match. Just depends on the size of the pendant. Either way, I'll show them next to each other to compare. I actually am almost leaning a bit more to the bigger one just because of the colour. I think it's a little bit of a deeper blue, which goes really nicely with the ring. Sorry, my top's, just put that there. If that helps. Get a bit of light for you. So just say bigger or smaller, which one you think you would prefer. I'm leaning towards the bigger one personally just for the colour, but again, let me know. The big one and the ring, nice choice. I think they are a beautiful match together. Beautiful colour match, actually. They're really good together. Nice choice. Well done. So that was $280 and the ring was $3. I might send you a message after the live. I can probably do a better price as, since you bought the two together. Okay, Natasha? Thank you. I'm sure you'll be wrapped with those. All right. Now, Christy Lee, I know you were after one of those two from before and you claimed 3036. I just missed your message. So just making sure you know that I did get that claim, 3036. So I'll pop that in your basket. Did anyone else want, I was actually going to put Aqua on the table next week anyway, but if anyone wants me to show anything else specifically, I can show you more Aqua. All right, so let's have a look. So the next things that were asked for was, so we've got all the Jaspers on this side. There's quite a lot of new. There's Imperial Jasper, Bird's Eye Jasper. There's some Dolomite there. Red Jasper in what's actually called, now these were unfortunately mislabeled, but these are actually called a Rainbow Jasper. They're a beautiful red Jasper. A couple of rings there. Some larger size rings here too, guys. For those of you who are maybe not getting your size in the amber, we do have some Jaspers and beautiful rings in those to show. And the Prestige range, again, that's only size 7 to 9, but I'm happy to show. We do still have just 2 pendants left as well. That golden rutile, my goodness, it's absolutely stunning. I'll do Dumortierite. Then we have some new pink opal as well. If anyone is particularly interested in that, just let me know. Can I please see the other 85 Aqua? Oh, sure, the little teardrop. Can't choose between my kyanite earrings online. Well, how about I quickly show a couple of pairs for you before we do Dumortierite. So $85 and 3030 was the code of that one, Jen, if you like it. That's got the hammered band on it. Band, I did it again, the hammered setting. Just keen on plain red Jasper, no worries. So there's that one there. The earrings, so let me just show you what I've got in the earrings. I do have some new blue kyanite jewellery and green kyanite jewellery that will come out in the coming weeks as well. So these are the round ones for 136 and 110. There's not a massive difference in size between them, but I'm happy to hold them up to show you if they're the ones that you like. Or we also had the ovals. No worries, Jen, that's fine. They've got a nice setting on them too. Those ones were $115. And then we had the gorgeous little kyanite drops, which are quite pretty. And they were $66. So Suzanne, they're the ones we have online that I'm aware of. And I'm not sure if we've got new kyanite earrings coming in, but I definitely know we've got more pendants and rings in kyanite. Some really beautiful kyanite coming up in the coming weeks. So these are a little bigger again. So I'll hold them up just to show size. So the ovals for size, claiming the 66. All right, I'll hold those ones up for you. They're a nice little petite pair. They're a really pretty colour too. So that's the size of those ones. Thank you. I'll pop those in your basket. And we'll do more to right. Before I do, I just need to send a quick message. I'll just check in on the boys. Alrighty. Oh, good. We'll do the dumortierite. And could I please claim the amber 8.5 I put back? Oh, yeah, sure. Let me just double check. Was it the, it was this multi one, wasn't it? Just checking. Because I've only got the one, so you may as well claim it now because I may or may not be able to get another one. Thank you so much. And all good. All right, so dumortierite. Oh, sorry, guys. Just give me a sec. I'm just going to grab a drink. Alrighty. So dumortierite, a bit more of an uncommon stone to work with, but really beautiful colour and patterning. It is sometimes mistaken for sodalite, but it is quite a different stone. And it's almost like a bit of a, it's been nicknamed the blue denim stone because it does kind of have that colour to it. Can I please see 3154 on in case I missed it? I've literally just started to show them. So that's the one that you're interested in. I'll let you know about the, do you mean these ones? These are actually blue spinel in quartz or in smoky quartz. I'll show those after as well. They're quite rare. I've only got those two pieces of it. So dumortierite's a stone for self-reliance and self-discipline. It's one that helps to activate our will. 3159 was 110. I don't have my hammered collar handy, but I'll happily show any of these on just the plain silver one. There's also a larger, this is the largest one, gorgeous colour. And that one is 120 and code 3285. So these are actually amazing prices, that big one in particular. And then we have this one. I need that stone, very much like self-discipline. Well, it's said to be one that also helps with patience. So being patient with yourself and helping us to, I suppose, yeah, like being able to, I can't put the energy into words. It's like that ability to rely on yourself and to be patient. There's something within those two things. I can't think of the word, but anyway, I suppose it's that discipline, like being able to have discipline for yourself. And discipline is like a practice, isn't it, of being able to do something over and over and therefore getting a certain outcome. So 3284 is 88. That's a good price. And then we've got the non-silver, hammered silver set ones. This beautiful little one is 3158 and $70. You can recognise my weaknesses. Hey, well, self-awareness is always the first step, right? Then there's a gorgeous oval, which is quite a deep blue. There is just a little line down there, but it doesn't go through, so it's just part of the stone. I was just making sure it wasn't a flaw. That is 3282 and 100. Then the little teardrop, that one there, 3283 is 88. Now this is the one, Shandy, you were interested in. It's got a bit more of a contrast with the blues, doesn't it? That's beautiful. 3282 for Christy Lee. Thank you. 3154 is 70. Shandy, it's a great price. So 3282. Nice claim on that one, Christy Lee. Then the last one here is the beautiful, so Shandy's claimed that one. Thank you, Shandy. Okay, and the last piece of dumortierite there is 3156, and that's 115. So yeah, it's said to, like, I suppose along the lines of the discipline, it's one that's said to help us, like, as I said, aligning to our sense of will and willpower. But willpower, it's hard to explain. It's like, it's not just your ability to just say yes or no to something and make a decision. It's also your ability to, I suppose, on a deeper level, find an alignment towards a purpose for doing or not doing something. And I feel like sometimes when we've got a purpose for something, or doing it or not doing it, that kind of erodes the need for willpower. I don't know. But anyway, it's a bit of a, like, I suppose, an alignment stone for your will and maybe divine will as well. I think malachite's another one really good for that. So claim 115 for Tess. Thank you. Well, hang on. Could I actually see 3284 and 3282 for size? 3282 has sold. There's 3283. I'm happy to show yours on, Christy Lee. It's not too big. Did you want to see yours on too, Shandy? This is the one that you've claimed, Christy Lee. Oh, 3284, sorry. I got shit. Yeah, so 3284 is the little square one. So that's, they're kind of, because of the silver setting, it is still a bit smaller, but not too different in size. Just different styles. Okay. So there we go. I'm just going to show the blue spinel in the smoky quartz as well. So maybe I'll just zoom in on those quickly for you, Christy Lee. One's claiming you more than the other. Happy with the oval one? Yep, no worries. Thank you. All right, so blue spinel. Now, I don't know a lot about this one energetically, but I do get a very protective feeling from them for some reason. And you can see, like, they're little microscopic crystals in the smoky of the blue spinel. So blue stones also tend to have quite a calming influence. So the smoky with the blue together, I feel, would have a really nice calming and grounding energy in an environment that it's placed in. And yeah, it's weird. Like, the blue for me also kind of has like an expansive sort of energy as well. But there's some nice clarity, and there's, yeah, lots of little pockets of the deeper blues, and then even within the crystal you can see, like, there's all these little speckles of the smoky associated with preventing the influence of negative energies. There you go. And it's thought to be calming and tension reducing. Oh, there you go. I could feel that from it. So this one is 180, code 1332. And I've got one other one here. So these are, where was it? I don't know if it was Madagascar, but they're from Africa. These are ethically sourced crystals from one of my suppliers, which this one's got some really nice deep blue veins through there too. So I'll show them maybe side by side if you want to, or maybe you already know which one you're feeling more drawn to. That one is 168, 1331, so they're not too different in price. I'll just show both next to each other. I think this one's got like darker blues a little bit. It is a bit like a blue glitter. It's quite interesting. This one's slightly darker blue. This one's a little bit more pale. So this one was the 168, this one is 180. So yeah, both are interesting pieces, and I'm happy to do, so the big one, the taller one you mean on the left for 168. I think that's the one you mean. I'll pop that one aside for you. Thank you so much. Oh, I've got K2 here. It's quite different, actually. I'll show you the two side by side. So, and actually, so I actually just have one piece of K2 here, which funnily enough, this piece, it must have, like when I was cleaning up, I found it just like literally earlier this year because so it had been missed for a long time. So this one here was 125, code 768B. But no, that I get what you mean, because it's the blue, but you can really see the difference when they're side by side. So that's the K2 Azurite, which is from Pakistan, and it's Azurite in granite. So yeah, that's a really nice freeform too, actually. So that's 125, 768B, if anyone was interested. So we had the blue spinel and the K2. I've also seen there's something else that's similar to K2, and it's like I think I've seen it as like a microcrystalline quartz with, might have been dumortierite or something else, I'm not sure, but yeah, there's definitely the blues in there. So I do have K2 as well. So the K2 I also have in jewelry, if anyone is interested. There's literally just 2 rings and 2 pendants. But yeah, it is a beautiful stone to work with. It does, doesn't it? It does. So, all right, so we'll move on from that one. Pink Opal. Actually, I'll do the Red Jasper for Claire next because you did ask about that one. The Red Jasper, and then maybe if there's particular things you guys would like to see, let me know. I'm just going to check the message I just got back regarding the little guys. Okay, so I think I'll probably have to wrap up. I can probably stay online for a little bit. What was it? 3:30, 4:35. I can probably stay online till about 6:30. All right, so I've probably got another hour in me, roughly. We'll see what we can cover in an hour. Okay, and what is the pendant for 95 I just showed in the box? Oh, let's just have a quick look. This one here is blue opal. Nice spotting. That's a beautiful piece of Awahi blue opal. And I'll go and show Claire the, so yeah, 95 and code 400. Do you want me to show that one on? And then we'll do the Red Jasper. I'll show Claire the oval on as well. So, Bird's Eye Jasper. Sorry, these are all Red Jasper. I apologise. These are Bird's Eye Jasper. These are Red Jasper, but I think a few things accidentally, I probably labelled a bag as Bird's Eye and there was a few things in there accidentally. So when I, because I didn't do the pricing of them, they, yeah, got a bit confused. That's okay. So the Red Jasper, these are gorgeous Red Jasper too. This one's actually, has that got a bit of pyrite in it? I think it does. Look at that. It's a little, is it pyrite or is it just a little shimmer? I don't know. thinking that might have been a bit of pyrite in there, but it might not be. So that one there is code 316 and $80, Claire. And is that a big size 10? No, not a big size 10. I'd say it's a normal size 10. I'll double check for you. It's got the split band, code 621. Claire, 318 or 316, got it. 621 size 10 was 130 Imelda for the Red Jasper. So Red Jasper properties, it's such a nurturing stone to work with. And it's all the Jaspers are known to be nurturers. It's also a really good one for your base chakra, for base chakra stability. Also, Red Jasper is also one which is said to be really good for fertility as well. I'll never forget a story when I used to work in a, I don't know if you guys knew, but for about 5 years in my 20s, I worked in a crystal shop, funnily enough. And we used to have like, there was like a healing center as well. And so you get people coming in all the time, and we'd have these different practitioners to talk to. There's the blue opal, by the way. Isn't that a stunner? And I remember one of the practitioners, she was a psychic medium that used to work there, and she had this lady that was coming to her who'd been trying to get pregnant, and Red Jasper came to her really strongly. She's like, you need to place this Red Jasper under your pillow. And literally within like 2 weeks, she ended up getting pregnant. And I'm like, oh, okay, so Red Jasper, Mother Earth, fertility, makes sense. But yeah, I was like, okay, that's a cool little story. You know, that obviously was what she needed. I mean, energetically, I've also worked with clients who had things going on with fertility, and I worked with carnelian, and that was a really powerful clearer of the reproductive area. But there can be so many reasons that are not just physical reasons that people can struggle with fertility and being able to conceive. We need to make sure that whole sacral area is in balance and clear of past trauma, and also like not just from this lifetime. Sometimes we've made vows, sometimes there's other things going on. Sorry, can I see the little square teardrop demort pendant? Oh yes, sure, no worries. And Christy Lee's definitely taking that one. Thank you. It's a great choice on that one. Yeah, I find it really fascinating, stories with different crystals and working on different things for people with crystals. And of course, like, you know, disclaimer, of course, crystals are an energetic support tool. They're not to be used in place of medicine, but they can work hand in hand to balance us on an energetic level and anchor in the qualities energetically that we need to help balance in ourselves. So the little square and teardrop, oh, these ones got you. I have endometriosis, super keen to find a piece of Red Jasper jewelry. Oh, wow. Well, let us know how you go with the crystal healing. I actually had someone contact me who has fibromyalgia, and they were after some crystals for that. And, you know, it's interesting, like the first thing that came to me wasn't even an actual crystal, but magnesium. I don't know if anyone here, I actually know of a couple of my customers that do have fibro, but just as a little thing to put out there, flotation therapy, if anyone's ever heard of that, amazing. I used to also work in a flotation tank center, and they've done a lot of research on fibro and float tanks, and because it's a magnesium bath, it does amazing things for people with fibro and their pain levels. It just like it helps to reset the brain and the nervous system, and incredible. So there's actual like backed up scientific evidence to show the changes for people with fibro. So if anyone's listening and you've got fibro, look into flotation therapy. Highly, highly, highly recommended. So let's see. I am seeing a pattern today. Blue, throat chakra needing a tune-up. Done float tank and it's amazing. Oh my God, isn't it? I haven't done it for years. I used to be like so lucky to be able to, I'll put them on for you, Karen. I used to be so lucky that I could just float anytime when I worked there, and oh, it was the best. I just haven't done it for years, and I really should. It's the best for resetting yourself. It's like having, you might be in there for an hour and you feel like you've had 4 hours sleep. It's honestly the best ever. So that's the two on, Karen, just so you can, might help you decide. Magnesium is just the best for a lot of things. It's so important. It's like one of the main chemicals we need for our cells to have energy, for energy production of the whole body. And it's the first thing that's depleted when we eat too much when we eat too much sugar, or when we're stressed. I was going to say eat too much stress, but you know, it can be that too. When you're eating not so good food. So yeah, it's always an important one to if you know, not that I'm really big on, you know, telling people to take whatever, but having magnesium at night before bed's really great for sleep as well. Claiming the teardrop. Yeah, it's always my first supplement. If ever I'm going to supplement with something, magnesium is almost always the thing, just to kind of help my body work a bit better, and always gives me better sleep when I've had some magnesium. Your thoughts are all over the show. Too much monkey chatter. Happens, doesn't it? I'm definitely good at the monkey chatter too. Okay, so going back to the Red Jasper, I am going to show the last piece, which is a beautiful Red Jasper teardrop. And this one is code 3315. It is not bird's eye, it is Red Jasper. And that one is 100. So definitely a good one for anything around base chakra stability. Could my claims today be on a separate invoice? Yes, of course. No problems at all. Now, the actual bird's eye jasper, it's actually called Mexican bird's eye jasper. I've actually got a little, I think I've got a little thing on it. I haven't had it in stock for ages. Here we go. Bird's eye rhyolite is what it's actually called. Bird's eye rhyolite from Mexico. So it's there you go. You can have a little look. It's got an interesting look to it. It's really interesting patterns. It reminds me of like kind of reminds me of like looking over the desert. Like there'd be these different kind of patterns where it's really dry, but also, yeah, I feel like it's got this amazing kind of energy to it, which is very grounding. That's 120 and code 3318. It's actually like almost takes me into the earth. It's almost got a bit of like a shamanic type energy where you kind of, when I'm holding it now, it's actually like taking me in. So it's like, it's actually a really good one, I feel, maybe for someone who wants to go really deep into earth energy and someone who wants that deep regeneration of spirit through the earth. It's also, I suppose, also in alignment with that shamanic type of energy. It's also in alignment where you, like, to me, the shamanism is about becoming one with things and one with the universe, and then healing from that place and calling back parts of self from parts that we've, you know, through trauma or wherever, that we've lost access to parts of ourselves. And I feel like these ones are really good for, it's like these, I don't know, like the circles inside, it's like a bringing back into the cells. There's something very cellular going on here. That one's 3318 and 120. Reminds you of chocolate calcite. Yeah, I can sort of see that a bit, some of the different banding. But yeah, it's definitely got a really ancient kind of deep energy to it. So this one here is 3314 for 100. That's got some beautiful patterning too. I'm happy to show these on. And the last oval, I've only got 3 pieces of it. That one is 3317. Looks like Aboriginal art too. Yes, $80. So they're not super expensive pieces. I'm happy to show those on for size. So the big one, try not to show too much reflection. Nice earthy looking pieces, aren't they? So all of these Jaspers are just, it's just one of those stones. I actually, funnily enough, don't have many crystals in Jasper at the moment. In fact, I have actually sold down a lot of our crystal stock. We've got heaps more jewelry than crystals, which, I don't know, you guys here more for the jewelry or here for the crystals, or both? Tell me in the comments. Love to know. But yeah, obviously there's plenty of other people selling their crystals out there, so it's nice to be a bit different. Anyway, there we go. There's the oval. So a bit of everything. And now the other thing that we got, which is new, you love both. Me too. But I do have a few new crystals. Actually, they should have arrived last week, but they've been held up in transit, which is a bit annoying, but anyway. Rocks we can wear, here for both. Oh, Gaynor. Well, do you know that the rhodium plated pieces are good for people who have silver sensitivity? So any of our new prestige range you could wear because they are not silver. They are silver on the inside, but the rhodium means that they are really great for people with sensitivities. Oh, thanks, Imelda. All the kitties, yeah. I think, speaking of little Miss Aya, is she here? I think she might be hiding today. She's been awesome. Oh, look at that. So cute. You know, hello. Sorry we woke you up. She's like, what? I'm on TV? Oh my gosh, I better shape up for the show. Oh, she's happy in there. Need a 7.5 to 8. Well, Gaynor, just so you know, all of these are size 7, 8, and 9. They are a higher price point, but I'm also, with these pieces, if there's a particular one or particular stone that you really want to wear, yeah, we can definitely have a look. But these are all rhodium plated. So I usually turn up anywhere hoping there will be cake, but yeah, otherwise you'll take crystals. That's cute. Okay, so Imperial Jasper. Now, these are beautiful colours. They've got some interesting patterns, and the energy of these is also quite different. Yeah, Christy Lee, good comment. 150, beautiful greens in this one. 3422 for Imperial Jasper. And this also has some really beautiful colours. Almost reminds me of like a bit of an artwork. That is 3424 for 110. And this has some very interesting colours in it as well. Yeah, I'm surprised too, Claire. I think she's just really hot. It looks like an avocado. Well, it does a bit. 130 and 3422. One for the avocado lovers. Then we have one with a beautiful blue centre, the blues and the greens, for 70, code 3423. I don't know lots about Imperial Jasper. There's so many Jaspers out there. Let me have a little squiz what Imperial Jasper, what's so special about Imperial Jasper? So, according to Google, it's a nurturing one that stimulates peace, serenity, and relaxation, brings protection, security, motivation, determination, and helps to promote self-awareness. There you go. So it definitely does have a bit of a, it's definitely got a very different feel to that bird's eye, for example. Now, I do have a couple of rings. Here's an avocado ring for you. This needs a little bit of a polish. So this is a size 9, 2679 for 135. Could you see the avocado on? Sure. Put this one on. So calm confidence are the words that are with these. There's the avocado stone. I'm just going to try and get less reflection. There we go. And that's the green ring. It's actually quite a pretty green on, that one. Very earthy looking. And I might just show you a couple of the others while we're here. So the first one, which is the very green one. I feel like there's a face or something in the middle of that one. Really nice deep green. And the second one, which had, looks like rolling hills. Again, really pretty colours in these. What was the price of that? The first one, the avocado one, was $130, and then the big green one was $150. And then there's 110 for the one I just showed. Then the last one with a little bit of blue was 70. Love Aya, so lucky because she's in your Larama pendant. Oh, yes. Claiming the 130, no worries. So that also is the pretty green with blue. Sometimes they look different on, don't they? So claiming that one for Christy Lee, thank you. So the ring I just had on was 135 and code 2679. That goes really nicely with a lot of those pieces. There's a bigger one here, which, I don't know, Christy Lee, that's got some nice colours in it. 155, size 10, 2462. Some very interesting colours. Is that like little dendrites in the middle almost? Not quite. I thought they might have been. And the last ring in Imperial is a little teardrop there, which is quite small. Must be it says it's an 8. Hang on. Size 8. 145. Code 2678. I also have one pair of, oh, it says they're polychrome. I thought they might have been Imperial. They are polychrome. The bigger ring reminds you of pond water. Hopefully, it kind of reminds me of something else, actually. Almost like I don't know why, but it was like almost like an elephant's face, actually. It's like almost but a very small trunk, like that was his eye, and he didn't have ears. It was just like I got a little elephant out of that one. Gotta love that about crystals. One sees one thing, someone else sees something else. Oh, what did I miss, Diane? I just saw bump, but I didn't see what was bumped up. All right, so in terms of the earrings, I also have, oh, and actually there was more Red Jasper over here. A couple of gorgeous, these are called Rainbow Jasper, Rainbow Red Jasper. Really beautiful colours. I almost thought they looked like red tiger's eye, but they don't have the sheen. They've got that beautiful banding though. So 2619 is a size 8 and 125. Really grounding energy off these. They definitely have very, very grounding vibes. Claiming the last pendant I tried on. This one here, Jenaline. Code 3423 for 70. Thank you. And also in that banded Rainbow Jasper, there's a 10. Very pretty. I've got this in earrings too. That's 125 and code 620. 2619 for Claire. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Jenaline. Okay, so earrings. So in the earrings, I have, these are fixed hook style. They are $90 and code 1161. So they would go really nice with the ring, Claire. I also have these as well, which are also the banding, but in slightly different directions. So the vertical banding in the squares is 100 and 1160. I do like aquamarine and the dark green one in those rings. Oh, yep, so green tourmaline and aquamarine. I'll show you those after. 100 for the big ovals, 1157. I might hold these up so you guys can see the size. Yeah, they're beautiful landscape. Oh, actually, I'll finish showing all the Red Jaspers and I'll just go through them for size. So then we've got brecciated Red Jasper, which is a little bit different. It's got some interesting energy. Like, I feel like it kind of shakes things up a bit, this one. It's got a bit of a, even though the Red Jasper's stabilizing, there's something about this where it's kind of like bringing things back into order, like when things have been a bit all over the shop. 1159, 110. And then they're the swing hook, and then these are fixed hook. That's 110 and 1158. I'll show you the green tourmaline after, Gaynor, but if you see a piece that you really like, I have offered that if you're a regular customer, I don't normally offer lay-by, but off some of these pieces, I'm happy to offer lay-by to my good customers who have a good payment history with me. But yeah, like lay-by is really only something I really try and avoid it personally, because it's just can be yeah, I like use Afterpay or Zip Pay where you can, guys, but on some pieces I'll offer it. So that's the brecciated Red Jasper. And then the banded Red Jasper. So we've got the big ovals and the big squares. They're quite cool. And then not quite as keen on the earrings. No worries, but the ovals next to the squares look amazing. Do you mean the ones I just showed then? And then there's the little teardrops, which have really nice banding in them as well. Okay, so the other ones I haven't shown the price of yet, and these are quite a cool looking pair. These are also a red, it says they're bird's eye, but they're not bird's eye. But I love the landscapey look of these ones. So nice Red Jasper there. And then these are polychrome Jasper. So really nice earthy colours. The ones that I just showed. Okay, no worries. I'll just show the prices of the ones I just showed then. So you were thinking of these ones, Claire. They would probably go pretty, like they would be the best match to go with one of the rings, definitely. They were 100 and 1157. And then the ones that I just showed, these, I love that. They kind of remind me of like a coastline, but in red for some reason. We've got 1247 and 120 for those. And then there's a pair of polychrome Jasper, which are beautiful rainbow colours. They're 174 and $88. So they are 15% off because they're an older pair. A lot of these ones that I've just shown are new, but there's now some pieces in these two rows, all of the crystals, the Leopard Jasper and the Picture Jasper. These are all going to be 15% off. All of the Mookite is also 15% off. So if anyone wants me to show those next, let me know. I might go over to the Pink Opal next, just to break up the Jasper a little bit. But if there's something in particular you guys want me to show, just let me know. There's also one polychrome crystal here, which is a really stunning piece. Oh, which one, Simone? I just got a yes, please, for the earrings, please. Okay. I knew we had a few earring fans here as well. So maybe I'll... top earrings. Okay, we'll do the Jasper earrings next then. And I'll do the... Okay, we'll stay in Jasper then. So this is polychrome Jasper. I think this is a really interesting one. What is the pattern Jasper just above bird's eye? Is this the one you mean? There's Leopard Jasper. So this is just the bird's eye. This is dolomite. Then we had the Red Jasper and the brecciated banded Red Jasper. Polychrome, and I'm not sure what the red ones were. Then, yeah, Leopard and Picture Jasper. American Picture Jasper is up there too. So the polychrome there was 163. That one's 15% off, code 3068. That is an ethical piece as well, which, yeah, we have also got, so I was just thinking, I actually don't have much in Jasper crystals at all. When I was putting this out, I'm like, wow, I've only got a piece of polychrome and the Leopard Jasper, but I haven't done a lot of buying for a while because, yeah, it's been not that time of year. So the Picture Jasper, some beautiful pieces in this. This one is code 1166 for 100. So these will all be 15% off. It's a really nice pair. They've got very landscapey look to them, don't they? I try and find the ones with the nice landscapes if I can. This one has some little dendritic patterns in them in the squares. They're 90 and code 1167. Then we have the triangles, which are code 533. These look like sand dunes, don't they? They're $88. 15% off. Then there's the long oval fixed hooks as well. If you guys want me to hold them up to my ear, I can. They're 88, 15% off, code 532. And there's some more ovals. So these are the smallest ones that we have. Code 531 and 80. And these are the swing hook ones, which are code 188 and 75. So lots of pretty ones there. I'll do a little scan over them again. So that was the order that I showed them in. Lots of nice picture stone. It's all got a very beautiful grounding energy to it. And my favourite is up next, Leopard Jasper. I feel like this is just a stone that I need to have around me a lot. Leopard Jasper is one which is very nurturing for your adrenal glands and helps us when we're going through prolonged periods of stress or illness. It's a stone of endurance and helps us also with self-healing. It helps put us on a bit of a path to self-discovery, and especially discovering the root cause behind our ongoing stress or illness. It's a really good one for journeying, shamanic journeying as well. So this is 1162 and 100. I've got 3 pairs of the Leopard Jasper in earrings, and then we've got a few spheres and only 1 ring available. Can I please see the triangle up to my ear? Yes, sure. Actually, I'll do that. I'll show these first and then I'll do that. That's fine. So this little pair here is 100. 1163, and then this one's got some beautiful reds going on in there, really nice patterns, very interesting patterns. That one is 706 and $100, so they're 15% off all of those. I've got 1 ring which is a size 7, really nice red colors in that one, and 95, code 2346. It's a size 7. We also have Leopard and Picture Jasper in bracelets in our gemstone bracelet collection. So you can, it's a good one to wear. Like, I feel like Jaspers are one of those stones that you can just wear ongoing for working with. So that's the picture stone for Simone. Is it a small 7? I'll double check for you. So that's those ones. And then while we're here, I'll just hold up for the Leopard Jasper ones for size. They look quite funky on these ones too. Got my hair getting in the way. This is the fun of the wild curls. They start to become more like octopus tentacles and they grab onto everything. So there we go. So that is the leopard size. They're a good size pair of earrings, those ones. And I'll just check that ring for you, Claire. Are you hoping that you could fit it as an 8? Let me just see. Definitely a 7. It's yeah. All right, let's do some crystals. Haven't shown many crystals today. It's been all about the jewelry, hasn't it? So Leopard Jasper in spheres. These are really nice quality Leopard Jasper. So I would place Leopard Jasper somewhere like a work desk, beside your bed if you're wanting to do a little bit of healing. Can I see 1162 earrings? Yes, sure. Do like, but might have to give it a miss. No worries. All good. So that is code LJS3 for 55. Nice balance of the reds and all the blacks in there too. So let me just double check. Frozen. Is it frozen for anyone else? Let me know. Let me just 1162. Which stone was that, Suzanne? Oh, these ones I can see. Did you want me to show those ones up to my face? Is that what you were asking? For 100, 1162. All good? Okay, I'll just turn this around again. So that is the size of those ones. They're quite a good size pair of earrings. All good, must have just been Diane's. Now I'm just going to quickly grab a drink and I will be back. Okay, so claiming those ones for you. Thank you, Suzanne. Okay, so I'll finish doing the Leopard Jasper. I'll do the Dolomite for you after that, Christy Lee. Oh, thank you for sharing the bracelet link. So I'm just I've just started advertising for a couple of young juniors to come on board so I can get a live sale assistant back happening. So hopefully in the coming months, yes, I'll have someone who can put things up like those links. LJS 6 is 87. There is a ring, it's a size 7 in the Leopard Jasper Imelda. This has got lots of really nice patterns. All of these are really nice quality pieces. But yeah, it also means that when we've got someone doing a live sale assistant role, we can do invoicing live. And so that also means that you can get your invoices sent straight after the live, so you'll know where you're at, and then we'll give you 24 hours to, you know, if you want to add things or whatever, that's all good. But yeah, so that's LJS 2 for 58. I really love some of these patterns in this piece in particular. It's got like, you've got these orbicular patterns and then you've got these like triangular patterns. There's a really nice contrast in there. Why does Leopard Jasper have two different colours into like whiter and darker? I would imagine like all, oh, it's got a little face in there. Oh my God, hello. How funny. It's got all these eyes in it, doesn't it? You know what? It's probably to do with the, like what's kind of compacted around it over time. Just like a lot of different stones, different minerals that are there. It's just different layers of the earth, really. This one's got lots of funny faces I keep seeing in this one. 58, LJS2. And then there's one generator of Leopard Jasper as well. So this one, again, you've got some really, there's a person standing in that one too. So much going on in these. Reminded you of Wilson from Castaway. Wilson! Little faces all through. That one is 100, code 969. That's a great price for that one. All right, so the last pair of earrings I hadn't shown. Now, these are called, I just know them as Flower Jasper. I think they might have another name. If someone knows them as a different name, I'm happy for you to let me know. They're $100, very pretty, and they are code 1165. Claiming the generator for Imelda, thank you. Nice claim on that one. Oh, sorry, Gaynor, Imelda just claimed it. I only had the one generator in that. Yeah, not sure if you're attracted to any of the spheres, but yeah, they're all quite beautiful. This one's probably got the closest patterning with that sort of half of the spots, and then you've got the red going through it as well. Okay, so let's move on. So I haven't shown the mookaite. If anyone wants me to do mookaite in particular, it's not on our website, but it is 15% off. So if there's anything you're seeing there that you want me to show, I've got some amazing earrings in mookaite, some really big ones. So stunning, the colours. There's also the Malagano, which some of online, but I think a lot of it's not. Sold on the middle sphere. That one was 87, Gaynor, LJS 6. Yeah, if you go for the one you like, I felt a connection for you with that one too. I'll put that in a basket, thank you. interested in the pink opal, sure, we can head over to, oh, the dolomite I was just going to show next for Christy Lee while we're here. And then we've pretty much shown, I think, most things on this corner of the table. So in dolomite, I've only got 3 pieces. These are really cool looking. They remind me of sand dunes. The patterning is beautiful in them. I don't know much about its energies, to be honest. Can I get the first sphere? Natasha, sure. Just checking, you meant the one on the left, this little one here. That one there, which was 55. Now, I should also check if you guys need any sphere stands, maybe have a little look on our website because they're all 15% off. The mandala one here, I'm pretty sure is like, it's either 10 or 15, I can't remember. This black decorative style one, I think, is also about 15. And there's also just the plain wooden ones like this are about $10 for that size. So you can get 15% off any sphere stands. Can I see the last sphere? Sure. My intuition is always spot on when I connect certain people with certain pieces. Oh, maybe that's my what do you call it? My superpower. Can't choose between the spheres. Well, I guess the last one, Suzanne, might be for you then, because I think your choice got made for you. If you're connected to it, then go for it, because that's the last one. 58 LJS2. If you want to claim that one, they're all really nice quality Leopard Jasper. Okay, so let me just show the dolomite. So that was a size 9, 1686 and 125. And then we have the 2 pendants. So code 2270 and 140. A bit like the look, I'll tell you a little secret. I find with crystal energies, their imagery kind of gives away their energy a little bit, don't you think? Like when you look at a piece, does it give you a certain feeling? Like if you actually look at this piece and go, okay, we don't know what the energies are, but if you actually kind of just look at, well, what are the colours in it? What are the things about this crystal that, like, where do I get a sense in my body or in my energy of something feeling different? Or like everybody reads energy differently. And I think, like I've been doing it with crystals for a while. Like I can't, I can't see auras, or I don't sort of get that sort of psychic energy, but I think I get crystal imprint energy. That's probably what I could say. Maybe one of my things is, but like for example with this, it's almost like it's got a very, like the flow within it. It does have this sort of beautiful flow in its energy where the groundedness, it's like a gentle wave that's kind of pulsating through, and you can feel that energy that goes through. So yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, 2270 is 140. I'd love to know what you guys pick up when you see some of these pieces, you know. And this one also has really beautiful banding through it as well. That one is 2269 and 100. I really love that piece. I think that's got beautiful, strong banding. There's like a flow and a movement through these ones, which is really a very settling kind of feeling. That's what I get from those. So that is the dolomite. That's the bird's eye rhyolite. Okay, so we'll go over to the pink opal next. Now we do have some beautiful new pieces in this. It's not a very big collection. So after I've done pink opal, I'm going to do the beautiful prestige range of jewelry. I'm happy to just do a little scan over that. But I'd also like to open up an open shop. So what that means for anyone who's watching who may not be familiar, I'm sure most of you are, it just means if there's a particular crystal that you're interested in, seeing what we have in stock, like I can just do a little bit of a scan around because we have so much beautiful stock on our shelves. You might notice a few empty shelves at the moment. That's because we're in the process of getting them online. But we really do have an amazing collection of predominantly jewelry at the moment. But like, for example, we put up so much new turquoise online. We have an epic collection of new turquoise, which I haven't shown yet. So, you know, we could go for a little explore around turquoise land. You know, our Larimer collection. We've got so many beautiful collections of things, which a lot of is online now, which is fantastic. So don't forget, we do have our sale on. You can always have a little look online for what's up already. Like all of our new Amazonite. Oh my gosh, you guys haven't even seen the new Amazonite in a live yet. So we've still got some beautiful pieces there. So I'd be happy to do a little walk around if you guys want. I haven't done that for a long time. We've mainly just been kind of focused on the table. My God, there's those amazing Sunstone Eyelight spheres, which I've had my eye on one, but I'm leaving them on the shelf. I'm behaving myself. The mandala stand, will that fit my crystal? Pretty sure it will. Did I show you the other brownish ones before? Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Yeah, we can go do the turquoise after the pink opal. So I'll come back and... So there's Arizona turquoise. A lot of this is new stock, guys. We've got so much beautiful new turquoise. That's all the Arizona turquoise as well. This is all Tibetan turquoise. And then we've got a lot of the pyrite turquoise. There's like a sea of blue, so it might be a bit overwhelming. So that's why I'm like, if there's something specific, we'll go check in on the earrings. And then if you've got a ring size, I can show you what we got. But do you know how much challenge I had fitting it all on one shelf? I was actually quite proud of myself to get it all in there. If it fits, it's sold. Okay, I'll double check it for you first, Gaynor, and then I'm pretty sure that'll fit, no problems. Look at that. If you're happy with that, it definitely fits. It's not going to destabilize there. Turquoise donuts. Oh, do you know how much I love those? They, when I saw them, I was like, that is such a cool idea. But the fact that they're set in silver and they're a little different, yeah, I was sold on those too. Blue apatite you'd like to see. I do have a few new pieces of blue apatite coming out soon as well in rings, I think, Christy Lee. I don't have heaps of it coming though, so yeah, we can have a look. Okay, so Cheryl, you were the one that was particularly interested. So if there's pendant or ring, I know I do have up to size 11 in the pink opal, so we've got a good selection there. So I might start with the rings. We'll just start at the top and work our way down, shall we? So I do apologize in advance if some of these also need a polish. I did not get time to do that today. So pink opal energies, it's super gentle. It's really about balancing your heart chakra in a very gentle and loving way. I get a lot of peace and unconditional love sort of energy off this stone. It really radiates out. It's like a fuzzy kind of a feel. It's beautiful. 140 and size 9, 1589. So anything online is 15% off. If it's got a dot, it's online. So the older pieces will be 15% off, and then the newer pieces are full price. That was a putback actually, Claire, the circle. It's a size 11 though. So then we have this beautiful one which has really gorgeous changing colour from the deeper pink to the pale. Now, I know pink opal can be found in both Peru and Australia. I don't know exactly which location this is from. So 140, code 1597, also size 11. Got a few 11s here. Self-love or love for others. I get a very strong self-love for pink opal, but also it's a stone which is said to help in childbirth. So it's also like that, a mothering kind of a love. It's not a romantic love. So if it's a love for others, it'd be like the love you have for your kids and the love that you have for others on like a very deep, unconditional love level, but it's not a romantic love. So if that's how I feel that one. 160 and code 1590. It's a very pure love feeling. Ultimate comfort crystal. Oh my God. So yes, I can definitely feel that as being a comfort. It's like, yeah, it kind of reminds me if you got like now that you've said that, Claire, it's like if you got a nice big fluffy dressing gown and you put it on, it's like that kind of feeling of just snuggly, that snuggly softness. 160 and kind of not marshmallowy, it's like it's fluffy. 1590 size 7, that's a 15% off one. And then we have this was the put back, you're right. So this was a size 11. Beautiful. It's like a pink moon, that one, isn't it? Nice round ring. I think you had the pendant, didn't you, to match that one? Angelic love, that's a beautiful way of putting it. How you feel about your hoodie? Exactly. It's the feeling of being in the hoodie. 1592 is 170. And we have another 11. We've got 3 11s. Smaller size stone in this one. And this little one is 2459 and $80. So there's a few of this size stone in different sizes. So that was the 11. Now this is the, oops, I think they've been switched. This is an 8. 2459, 2459, which one was that? So the size 11. Shandy, Christy Lee did just get in on that one first. There is also a size 8 and a size 9, Christy Lee. I don't know if you... 2459. Oh my gosh, I could have sold that a few times over. 2456 is size 8 for $80. And then the size 9... The size 9... This little one here is $80 as well, and 2457, so that is a 9. The big oval was an 11, Imelda. So I had 11, 7, 9, 11. Okay, so the 11 in the small has gone. You happy to pass that to Shandy? Are you sure? Otherwise, I'm wondering if, would you fit a 9? Yeah, I was just wondering if you'd fit the 9. So I'll give you the 9 and Shandy the 11. Thank you. And Cheryl, I am sorry. If I had another one, I would pass it on to you. If it happens to get passed, I'll let you know. Leah, I didn't see Leah claiming. Leah's comment didn't come through, Kiralee. 2456. Thank you for telling me. I'm just going to like your comment, Leah, and I'll see if I can see your comment if I've liked it. So weird. I didn't see, your comment did not come up. Thank you for flagging that, Kiralee. So 2456 for Leah. Thank you. Welcome back on, Leah. Okay, so in the pendants, we'll move on to pendants now. So, some really pretty colours. So this one's got the hammered setting, 3280 and 130. So these are the new pieces. Here's another gorgeous new one with the hammered setting. 3142 and 125. Yeah, it's got such a soothing energy. Soothing is the word that I was looking for before. 145. 3281. Nice different colours in that one. I can fit a 9, 10 and 11 depending on which finger, but gaining weight back. Oh, damn. I've had that problem too. I lost quite a bit of weight last year, like not even intentionally, just postpartum decided to shift it for me. Breastfeeding, I guess. But now it's like coming back on as well. I'm like, damn it. Those jeans that I was fitting into like 6 months ago, they're not fitting quite as comfortably now. But that's life, isn't it? Our bodies just change, and you know, I think it's so normal for our bodies to go up and down in weight. And I know for me, it's like if I'm going through something, like I go through phases of releasing and then phases of storing. It's like I think we need to look at things differently when it comes to weight as women, because the way that our bodies work hormonally, the way that, you know, we're very cyclical in nature, and our weight mirrors that too. And I think it needs to be normalized. It's like this whole cultural expectation of us being a certain size, and especially as we age and have had kids and all that, like, you know, thank God it's starting to get thrown out the window, but we've got a long way to go, don't we? $90 and 3140, also hammered setting. But yeah, does anyone else get that? Like, is anyone here not find that their weight fluctuates? So maybe it's just me. I mean, I've got thyroid stuff going on. So for me, it's quite normal that my weight will go around depending on my hormones. But, you know, I think also just, yeah, through life, like through our different stages of life, we definitely change a lot in our body. 3278 is 115. And Cheryl, same, lost 25 but gaining. Interesting. A few of us. So this is also hammered. Looks like we've got a lot of hammered settings on these. And this one is 3141 and 130. My medication helps with my health, but also as a side effect was helping you lose weight. And now there's a shortage. It's all coming back. Oh, no. Yeah, look, it's interesting, isn't it? And sometimes it's just a thing of balance, isn't it? That when something's out of balance, our body stores more as well. Like, you know, like the side effects of different meds. I definitely know people have, you know, can be a not so pleasant side effect for some people. 150 and 3279. But yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it? I think we're all, you know, it's that body love and self-love. It's such a big thing for you know, I think most people have had to deal with something around love and acceptance of body. I think it's a pretty common theme amongst us women, isn't it? But yeah, it's really good to be able to find like beautiful pink opal. No mistake that we've got pink opal that we're focused on right now. To be, maybe the message there is about gentleness with the self, and especially when it comes to, you know, reminding ourselves about being like that we can be quite sensitive and being really nurturing and gentle with our bodies and our heart and our emotions around our physicality and our reflection of how we feel about that too. Love your pink opal set. Wear it a lot. Oh, I actually don't have a piece of pink opal in my collection, I'll be honest. Maybe it's a piece I need to work with. I do love it. It's also a good one for relieving that sort of fear and anxiety and that sort of stressful emotion. So it's a good balancer. You would like a pendant. Okay, so is there one that you're feeling drawn to you would like me to show on, either a shape or a piece? You can just say row 1, row 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, Cheryl. I am going to just choose a couple of pieces to show you, just intuitive picks, and if you've got anything extra you want me to show, just let me know. I keep going back to this one for some reason, and I'll show you that one on for the size. How much was the size 9 ring teardrop? Third oval, bang, I got it again. Bingo. There we go. So I'll show you that one on 140. I was like so feeling that one. I'm like, she wants that one. 1589, size 9. There you go, Imelda. That ring being an 11 irks me so badly. Oh, well, you know, you could get it resized. You could get it resized. So that was 140. That's 15% off as well, Imelda, just so you know. There you go. This is the piece for you, Cheryl, 100%. It's a beautiful piece. I just love that it's got those different colours through it as well. Just trying to show it in different lights for you. That's the one, isn't it? 100%. So funny. So if you'd like to claim it, just let me know. I'll put it back for now. But again, the code and the price was 3281 and 145. And that was probably, I think, one of the only ones that had the plain silver setting on it too. Okay, so I think we have almost shown everything on the table except for Mookite, and we might not have any Mookite lovers here today, or maybe it's just not your vibe today, and that's okay. 3281 for you, I thought so. I think there's definitely a connection. There's something coming for you in that piece, that's for sure. Maybe it was that, maybe there's, yeah, I don't know. I just felt a really strong connection for you. I'll be curious to see. Feel free to send me a little private message once you've received that one and once you've had a chance to have a little play with it. If you feel called to do so. Okay, so we might move on from the pink opal then. I dare say we'll probably be getting these, what's left of them, up online in the coming weeks as well. I am going to, yeah, I freak you out sometimes. Well, that's the thing, like, it's just, I just feel it sometimes for people. It just is what it is. Anyway, the Crystal Psychic. Okay, so now we've got the Prestige range. I'm going to turn my flash off because I think you can see the colours of these a lot better. So Gaynor, I just want to show you the green Tourmaline because I know that that was the piece that you were asking about before, just so you can have a little look. So I'll show you with the flash as well, but I think without the flash is kind of better with these pieces. So that was a size 8. Oh, remember your collar. Thank you for reminding me. I noticed number 19 is still there waiting. Oh, I know, Claire. Do you know what's so funny? We have such similar taste because that was one of those pieces I'm like, it's very beautiful. Let's just say I'll leave it there for you. I'll leave that one for you. $4.95 was the price on the green Tourmaline. Again, so that's the rhodium plating. It's a really, really nice quality stone in there too. And just want to give you a good up close shot of that one. So green Tourmaline is another beautiful heart crystal, but it's one that works quite a lot on the physical heart. And then you've got a lot of pink tourmalines here as well. The tourmalines are a bit more expensive because they are tourmaline. And I think, was there something else that you were interested in? The Aqua, I think you said the size 8. So I think that was a similar price, $4.65. So these are going to be launched on Tuesday night on the website, probably about, I think we said 7, I can't remember if it was 7 or 8 o'clock, but I'm happy to just go over what stones there are, and if something catches your eye and you want me to show you the price and show it on. So these are all aquamarine, some have cubic zirconia. We have a couple of blue topaz still available there as well. You're going to want an emerald ring in this range. Yeah, I can definitely get emerald, ruby, sapphires, all that sort of stuff. I didn't pick those because they are probably going to be a bit more expensive depending on the grade, which is why if you're after something like that, I really need a budget. Like if you let me know you want an emerald, that's great, but like I could probably get a ring that's going to be $1,000. It could be $10,000, like depending on what metal it is, what size, what clarity, all that sort of stuff. Like when you're moving into fine jewelry, it can be quite a big difference depending on the cut, the color, the clarity of the stone really changes things. So yeah, so these are garnet. Yes, garnet are actually quite affordable, $195 and $195. This one has pink tourmaline with cubic zirconia, and this has the cubic zirconia around them. I'll show them both on. And these are both rhodium plated as well. So size 8. I can, yeah, size 8. And I can also, if you see a different design, like if you don't want all of this other stone around it and you just want a simple garnet ring, I can definitely get like, you know, like this sort of a style, just a more plain style as well if you prefer. So if you, I still need to get in contact with the supplier. When I showed all of these pieces, I was letting people know, because they're a manufacturer as well, I can actually request different sizes. So if you like this ring and you're a size 11, you just tell me you want code 30 in a size 11. So this is size 7, $195. You've got the little cubic zirconia around it, little filigree pattern with the stone. So I could imagine these as being like a pretty engagement style ring, or even just a nice cocktail ring, you know, something you might wear out to dinner. And, you know, that was the intention behind this range as well, is just to get like I mean, yes, I already have faceted jewelry in some stones, but these are kind of more expensive, generally more expensive stones, like your tourmalines and aqua and precious stones, but also having some that are like less expensive, like garnets, and even citrine and amethyst and topaz are probably a bit less expensive. So this is a morganite that I have left as well in the same design. So I've got a few different stones. I only have one kunzite left. This kunzite is amazing. Size 8, really solid ring on this one as well. Clarity is just on point. It's amazing. I'm just going to take my flash off for a second. So we already stock a couple of little faceted kunzite pendants, which you guys have probably seen before. But just so for anyone who isn't aware, this is what we already have on the website. They are about $3.89 in sterling silver. And this one is on a rose quartz micro bead necklace, just to show. So you can see, so this has quite a big stone in it, and also you've got a lot of silver and the rhodium there, so that brings it all up in price. These actually have really good clarity, these rings. That one is $8.88, size 8 and code 8. It's all about the 8s in that piece. And then we had a whole range of beautiful pink tourmalines. So the pink tourmalines that I currently have, there's a couple of size 8 in the teardrops. Clarity in these is really, really beautiful. And there's a more of a pale pink one there. Then we've got this big mama. She's beautiful. She's got, like, can you see that almost peachy color in the middle? We've got a couple of these golden pink tourmalines, and they are so stunning. Little crown style setting on this one. So that one is code 18, size 8, and $8.95. Show that without the flash as well. It's just a really beautiful colour. It's almost like a sunset pink, and then you've got this bright pink through it, and then you've got these paler sort of peachy pinks through it as well. And then, Claire, I'll give you another flash of this. This is probably one of my favourite pieces. It's a golden pink. You can see it's got like peachy gold and pink all the way through. Depending on the angle, you get different colours. It is so stunning, and it's really bright. Like, it's not showing as well without the flash, but even with the flash you can see the brilliance of that one is really quite amazing. 3 weeks hoping to claim it. Oh, I hope so for you. It's a beautiful piece. Code 19 is $7.95, and it's, yeah, more like a golden pink. So pretty. There is also a trillion cut with the golden pink, and it's funny, like some angles it looks really pink, and then other angles it looks really peach. So it just depends on the angle when you've got these bicolor pieces. When I turn the flash off, you can see more of the pinks. So that's actually a size 9, and that's $4.95. So pretty, that one. So that was code 20, $4.95. The other stones that we have are also a couple of beautiful citrine. There's a size 9 in that square cut, and the oval is an 8. They're very reasonable, $2.15 and $1.49. Love to see a smoky in that. Oh, I can definitely ask about smoky for you. If you, when I get them up online, Gaynor, it might be a bit easier to say, hey, I really like this particular style and I'd like that stone. And then I can get a quote for you, because, I mean, you might even, oh, actually, sorry, I just remembered, these two are not rhodium. They are just sterling silver. So I'll have to double check about the rhodium plate. But yeah, I can definitely get some pieces made up for you, and then that way you can wear silver again, which is coated rhodium. Rutile quartz, I can't believe that we still have these rutile quartz rings still available. There's a size 7, code 25 is $2.15, and these are next level. Now we have got some rutile quartz on the website, but these are not yet on the website. They will be from Tuesday. So that one, $2.15. Then I adore the cut of this one. The color and the cut is just beautiful. It's like almost like they just look golden. The actual color is like a smoky one. Can I get yellow gold? I absolutely can. They do gold and silver. So definitely can get yellow gold. You just let me know the carat and I'll make an inquiry. So code 26, size 8. This has got rutile in there. I'll just put the flash on so you can see the rutile a bit clearer. That one's $2.80. That's another one that I've nearly claimed myself a couple of times. There's also 2 more beautiful rutile rings, which are teardrops. They've got this cute little infinity symbol on them. $2.90 and code 27. Oh, the blue kyanite did get picked up by someone, yes. There's a few that got sold after that live. So, yes, 27, size 8, $2.90. And there's another stunning rutile one here. Look at all the sparkles in that. There was a yellow citrine. I'll show it to you. So that's $2.95 and size 9, code 28. Show it without the flash as well. They're just such beautiful quality gems, aren't they? And then we have the rutile pendant still available too, which has incredible pieces of rutile in it. And that one is $5.95, code 2. And the pendants are really cool. They've got like a little clip on them, so you can open them up if you want to put them on a strand of beads or something that you can't fit a normal bail over. So the citrine amalda, the size 9. It's the beautiful square cut. I have to double check. I think this one is rhodium plated, but I have to confirm. There was a couple. I just didn't get him to let me know which ones weren't rhodium plated, so I have to double check. But I'm guessing from the price that one's not. So $149, size 9, code 23. And then there was the size 8. I think that's the one you were after though. But the size 8, really nice thick band on that one. Beautiful stone. So that one there was code 24 and $2.15. Such a bright, sparkly citrine, isn't it? Yummo. And then we had the amethyst. So the amethyst, I have a bit of a variety of different styles. And I've kind of selected these to show a variety of styles that I can get. So, you know, like, I mean, if you want a more plain amethyst but in it like this sort of shape, I'm sure I could get like a simple teardrop in amethyst. But I suppose once I know what people want, I can, yeah, definitely make an order. So this was a size 9, code 33 for $2.49, and these are beautiful quality amethyst. I love that cut too. It's just, yeah, quite a classy ring, that one. And then there was the Big Mama. Now this one's quite ornate, and I actually really like it for when it's on. It's got a few little cubic zirconias on, but the actual stone in that is what drew me in. It's like a little portal into the divine, this one. I'm just gonna give it a little polish up because it's a bit smudgy on the face. There we go. And you can see clearly. It does have quite ornate silver work on it, but, you know, some people love that sort of style. It's almost a bit of a vintagey style, that one, isn't it? And that one is $5.95 and code 35, size 8. So, again, any of these styles can be, I can request with different stones. In the amethyst, I also have this design, which is a little different as well. So nice filigree type design, and that one is a size 9, code 32. Little cubic zirconias on the side and the beautiful square emerald cut amethyst. So that one was $1.95. So there you go. Oh, the last piece I should show is the amethyst pendant because, oh my god, it's so delicious. I'm going to have to polish that one up again too. They're all smudgy. There we go. Nice and clear. Amazing colour in that piece. And that one was $6.49 and code 1. I'll show it without the flash as well. We just get like a few pinks and violets coming through in that one. So that's really nice quality. I think it's African or Brazil. I'll have to double check. But yeah, stunning colors in that one. So we do have more of the high grade amethyst in silver, which you can find all of our amethyst on the website, and you can get 15% off any of the other beautiful amethyst jewelry, including our stunning faceted pieces in silver. So we do already have some really beautiful pieces in that high grade deep purple, and they are a little pricier. So if you've been eyeing any of those sort of pieces off, it's definitely a good time. Till tomorrow night, you'll have the 15% off, and then the sale ends. So, all right, I am going to double check what time it is. So 10 to 7. I definitely have to probably finish up now, guys. So unless there was anything else you wanted to see before I finish, I'm just going to quickly show on the rutile because I want to. It's a beautiful piece. We did sell the other big emerald cut one, but that is the teardrop. And it just, in the sun, that would just sparkle like nothing else. You can sort of see it from there with the light. And the beautiful big amethyst I'll show them for size. And then I'm going to love you and leave you because my boys will be definitely waiting for their mama. And I need to eat. I haven't eaten much in the last 2 days. My tummy has not felt like it, but Mama Bear needs some energy now. I've got lots of crystal energy happening. There you go. There's the beautiful amethyst. All right, everyone, have a beautiful night. I won't see you tomorrow because I will be hopefully at my mum's. If not, then I will keep popping little stories up during the week. I want to try and do some more stories for you guys. And also, could you screenshot the blue apatite? Yes. And yeah, keep an eye out on your inboxes for a little info on our prestige collection when it's launched. So there's the blue apatite Christy Lee. I'll see if I can zoom out a little for you. And thank you so much, everyone, for your support as always, and for understanding when I'm late and when I'm when things are a bit slow to get back. But you know, I'm always doing my best to juggle. There you go, Christy Lee. Maybe you can do a little screenshot. There's a few beautiful earrings. I'm not too sure exactly what you were after in terms of rings or pendants, so I'll just do a little pan. But we will have a few new rings coming out in the coming weeks too, so yes. All right, thank you everyone. Have a beautiful night. Bye-bye. There's a few beautiful earrings. I'm not too sure exactly what you were after in terms of rings or pendants, so I'll just do a little pan. But we will have a few new rings coming out in the coming weeks too, so yes. All right, thank you everyone. Have a beautiful night. Bye-bye.